comes first.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas. Now on 103.7 FM, welcomes you to the Ottawa Braves football Wise Guys Construction pregame show. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785-229-5651. Now for a preview of this OU Braves football game, let's go live to the press box and join KOFO's Bob Johnson.
It is gut check time here at Peoples Bank Field as Ottawa University comes off a performance 1 week ago that at best could be considered lackluster as the Braves fell to Sterling 41-7 out in Sterling. Ottawa comes home for the final two games of the regular season to not only try to get a bright spot and a good push towards 2018, but also to get some of these young Braves some more confidence as they get ready for the next year. But to do that, they have to go through the Southwestern Mound Builders, a team that is much improved, a team that has picked up a lot of good players and has been coached very well under second-year head coach Brad Griffin. Ottawa University is 3-6 on the year. They are 3-4 in conference, while Southwestern has that same exact record, 3-6 on the season and 3-4 in conference play. Good afternoon and hello, everybody. I'm Bob Johnson, and you are listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show here on 1220, 103.7 FM, also on KOFO.com, and also on OttawaBraves.com with live audio and live video. The Braves struggled mightily last week and got hit in the face early by the conference-leading Sterling Warriors, and they were not able to answer the bell. It was until the late into the fourth quarter last week when the Braves were finally able to get on the board. And during this week, getting ready to prepare for Southwestern, you will hear how some of the changes that were made getting ready for this week's game, not only in practice, but we may see some changes in personnel. We might see some changes in some plays. Everything is really up in the air as we come into not only just this one, but the final two games of the regular season here for Ottawa University. The Braves, as we mentioned, 41-7 loss last week to Sterling. Braves had 310 yards of offense, 196 on the ground, only 114 through the air. Sterling, though, had 417 yards of total offense. 241 of those yards were on the ground, 176 passing. And it was really just a rough day defensively for Ottawa as the Sterling Warriors were able to just carve up this defense running the football. The Braves really with not a lot of answers in that one defensively. But the Braves are going to have to find some answers this week because this Southwestern team does like to run the football, but they also have the ability to pass with the best of them in conference. Southwestern is coming off of a game last week where they defeated Bethel. Now, the score, when you take a look at that 35-7 victory, is a little lopsided. It was 7-7 in that ball game until the fourth quarter when the defense was able to force some turnovers, some short fields, and get some points on the board to blow that game wide open. Southwestern is on a two-game winning streak in the conference, and the week before, Southwestern pulled off the upset over Bethany 28-14. In that game last week, just 275 yards of offense for the Mound Builders, but 229 of that were on the ground, 46 through the air. The Mound Builder defense held Bethel to 285 yards of offense, 65 rushing, and 220 yards passing. And the Mound Builder quarterback, Christian Gordon, was 9 of 16, 46 yards. He did throw two interceptions, though, and Silas Jefferson rushed for 82 yards and one touchdown. But it was really the defense that was able to lead the way as the Mound Builders able to pick up the victory with a couple of defensive scores and, as we mentioned, short fields as they were able to force some turnovers. This Braves team has had some trouble holding on to the football. We saw that last week in the game against Sterling. Turnovers are going to be key here, especially when you have a defense like Southwestern that have a lot of big parts, a lot of big linemen, and this Braves offense have got to find a way to come alive, and it's going to be key for this passing game here this afternoon for Ottawa University to find some life. And will it? We will find out. But the Braves, with a tough task at hand here as we get ready for the second to the last game of the 2017 regular season. This is the 65th meeting all-time between Southwestern and Ottawa. The Braves are 35-26-3 all-time against Southwestern. And last year's game, the Braves were able to defeat Southwestern and in a game that was led by rushing for Ottawa University. The Braves were able to pound the rock and come away with that victory last year. We have a lot to get to here this afternoon here on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show. As we mentioned, we will have our weekly chats with not only head coach Kent Kessinger, but we'll talk with defensive coordinator Thomas Pearson and offensive coordinator Curran White. We'll get you today's weather, and we pretty much have had two weather extremes here so far this year when it's come to the football season. It has either been so hot you could hatch chickens, or now we've reached Arctic Circle, or pretty close anyway, as not expecting a warm-up much more than what we got here today. But we'll go over the weather forecast a little bit later on. We'll get you caught up with all the action in the KCAC with this week's slate of games, plus also we'll tell you who's at the top of the table as we get closer and closer to the end of the regular season. Possibility that this conference may have a couple of teams that will sneak into the playoffs, but it's definitely looking like the team who ends up as the conference champion will find their way in there no matter what. So a lot to get to here this afternoon. And again, as we were talking about last year's game, the Braves have won 9 in a row against Southwestern, and it was November 3rd of 2007, so just over 10 years ago, the last time the Braves lost to the Mound Builders 28-14, and that was when you think back to how long that between that loss to where we are now and where each program has gone, you can definitely tell that each program has taken different directions and different turns. The Mound Builders moving their way up. The Braves over the last few years have been slowly stair-stepping themselves down, and we will see who comes away with a victory here this afternoon in between these two teams who sit with the same records overall. So with that in mind, we'll take a 60-second break, and when we come back, we'll talk with defensive coordinator Thomas Pearson. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651.
Want to sit front row and see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium? KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to send you. All you need to do is stop by Furniture Loft on Main Street in Osage City and register. You and a friend could be sitting front row to watch a Chiefs game. Only one win per person per season. KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft employees and their households are not eligible to win. No purchase is necessary. The next Chiefs ticket giveaway is for the Buffalo Bills game November 26th. We'll announce the winner November 20th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Welcome back. It's the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Bob Johnson with you as we talk with the defensive coordinator for Ottawa University, Thomas Pearson. Coach, welcome back.
Thanks again for having me, Bob.
Last week, really a tough week for Ottawa University. Definitely did not go the way that everybody had hoped it would.
No, yeah, they and we told the guys coming out that Sterling was going to be, they were going to be amped. They're a good football team, and our guys just weren't as up as they were. So they took advantage of that, and they got on us early and were able to put us down early. And we had a little bit of fight, but not enough to overcome the early deficit that we encountered. So it's a good football team out there in Sterling.
And Braves have always seemed to have trouble going out there and playing it. That Sterling seems to put together some athletic teams and teams that have a lot of fight and spirit. Did the players learn maybe a little bit of a lesson by seeing Sterling and playing against them last week?
A little bit, but it's not more of a lesson than what we've already seen throughout the year. We know we're not a team that could show up in the second quarter and still compete and win. So it was just a taste of our own medicine as far as, hey, if you guys don't show up from the kickoff, it's you guys are going to put yourselves behind an 8-ball. And that's what we did this last week. So it's happened a couple times this year to where we started off really slow and weren't able to come back and finish it off. So it kind of re-emphasized the lesson that we've been trying to pound into these guys that, hey, we got to start from the kickoff. So we try to do a couple things differently. We're going to try a couple things differently this week to get them going earlier. So maybe get them a little amped up before kickoff rather than waiting until kickoff or stuff like that.
What kind of things have you done differently this week than maybe you've done in weeks past with practice?
We brought the energy up a little bit. We created a couple competition things, a couple aggressive competition things, a couple gimmick competition things to kind of throw a curveball at the guys and keep them on their toes. We'll have a 3-minute big man one-on-one challenge or something like that, to where O-line and D-line would have a slant fade drill on the goal line, get the energy up, get the guys laughing for a second, and then get right back into a 2-minute offense or get right back into a goal line defense and get the energy going that way. So the guys responded well to it. We flipped some things around on them, and they enjoyed it. We thought we had a good week of practice, so we're going to come out and see what if it shows on the field today.
With those kind of things and hoping that it relates out on the field, another question would be, especially with just a couple games left, will we start to see maybe some of the younger athletes get some opportunities, considering, I mean, the goal's to win. We and everyone understands that and knows that, but maybe to get them some playing time as you head into the next season?
Yes and no. At this time, especially this late in the year, knowing when you have seniors that have 8 quarters of football left, you try to get them some playing time and you try to let them enjoy this last little ride off into the sunset, whether it's a good one or a bad one. But we like to get some seniors some playing time, let them start games and finish games, maybe somewhere in between if we have the opportunity to do so, get some young guys in. But for the most part, it's one of those where you're right, we're looking to win a couple ball games if we already got a lot of young guys playing for us already. So I don't think we are going to stretch and try to get extra guys reps that are unnecessary right now. We're going to ride or die with the guys that have done it for us most of the year. And we got guys proving themselves every week at practice still. We still got competitions going on, and guys are competing, and young guys show us what they got. So it's going to be exciting last 2 weeks and then an exciting offseason with these young kids.
You've got an opponent today in Southwestern who, although the record may not dictate the improvement, they are a much improved Southwestern team. They have a lot of athletes, and they're coached very well. Offensively for the Southwestern team, what scares you as the defensive coordinator getting ready to prepare for them?
I think the biggest thing with them is that they could be a dominant run or passing team. It all just depends on what offense shows up. I think their quarterback is the main catalyst to that, depending on if he's on his game or not. He's had a solid year. He's had an up and down year like a lot of people have. But when he's on, he's a great quarterback. They got athletes around him at receiver to threaten you vertically across the field and quick strikes, and then they have the running backs in the backfield that could keep you brutally honest. They gotta force you to keep an extra guy near the box to where you can't necessarily have too high shell every time. You might have to spin into a cover 3 or get an extra guy near a box or have a safety spy or something. So that's the thing that I'm looking for, is I'm expecting them to have their game on today. And have an offense that we're going to have to defend multiple different ways, as far as them throwing the ball and being able to run the ball with a couple solid running backs they got.
As you mentioned, the running game, Sterling, and we've seen some other teams be able to take advantage of some matchups up the middle. Is there something that you have planned or something that you can do to maybe shore up that middle part of the defense?
Yeah, like I said, we're just going to have to focus on staying in our gaps, doing our job, and having that extra man, whether it's the 7th or 8th guy near the box, be able to play in the box and make a play. So we've made some adjustments as far as keys or reads to get guys closer to the box and have them read run a little quicker. But right now it's just, we got the guys we got, and we're going to fight with those guys we got and do what we can to make it work inside.
For the teams that have been successful this year against Southwestern, what is it that they've been able to do to keep the offense of the Mound Builders off balance?
They've been able to stop the run. They got 2 running backs back there that could get the ball moving. It's basically a thunder and lightning package. They got a big physical back, and then they got a short, quick, shifty back. So they got 2 good change of pace backs back there. Their offensive line does a decent job of moving on double teams at the point of attack. So once they get that ball going on the ground, now teams are forced to put an 8th defender in the box, and now their athletic receivers take advantage on the edge. So teams that have had success with them, I've seen them stop the run early, forcing them to get back and throw, and then that's when you get the hot and cold from the quarterback, if he's on or if he's not, with Southwestern.
And obviously, you've got that passing threat if you're able to, if they're able to get things going run-wise. So I'm sure that means a lot of play action, a lot of things to keep a defense off balance. How much of a key is it going to be to get a lot of pressure on that quarterback and do it quickly?
It's going to be huge. We're going to have to take advantage of any mismatches or any mistakes that the quarterback might make. They do a great job of running their RPO system, where they'll have a run-pass option. They'll prolong the fake handoff and then pull it and throw it real quick when we get out of position. Or if we stay out wide in position, then they'll just give it to their running backs and let them get downhill. So it's going to be extremely important for our defensive line to get a good read on that offensive line, the way they're trying to block them, whether it's a run block or pass block, and then get after the quarterback to make a play.
And turnovers are going to be key. We saw that last week. We've seen it weeks before. If the Braves can get some turnovers, though, and either give some short fields to the offense or at least get some momentum for the Braves, that would be huge here this afternoon.
Yeah, that's something that we grade or we chart every week, and the 3 games we won are the 3 games we've had a positive turnover margin. So I don't think it's a secret that those things go hand in hand. So we need to create turnovers. We need to force turnovers, whether it's in special teams and flipping the field or blocking a kick, or defensively. And we got to get off the field with 1-and-outs, 2-and-outs, things like that, and create fumbles, interceptions. Like you said, get the ball back to the offense, because the more chances they get, the more good things are going to happen for us.
So as we get ready to wrap up here with this segment of the pregame show, what's going to be key for you today? What are you going to need to see from your defense to see a victory today?
First, we're going to need to see that energy that we've had at practice all week. We're going to need to see those guys flying around, energetic, having fun, hitting people, all the above, playing physical brand of defense. And the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to be physical in the box and stop the run. They like I said, they got those 2 running backs that I got a lot of respect for right now, and we'll see what we got to defend that. but flying around, getting 11 hats to the football, hitting people when you get there, being a physical bunch of bullies is what I'm looking for the defense today.
Coach, good luck with this one here this afternoon, and we will talk to you next week for the final pregame show of the year.
But appreciate it.
That is defensive coordinator Thomas Pearson joining us here on 1220 and 103.7 FM and the Wise Guys Construction pregame show. We'll take a 60-second break, and when we come back, we'll have more. You're listening to the Ottawa University Braves, the Wise Guys Construction pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team schedule from football and volleyball to wrestling and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Santa Fe Trail Meets, Kansas State Bank, Edward Jones Advisor, Jason Burvey, Reeve Roofing and Construction, Cosentino's Price Chopper. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Welcome back to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. I'm Bob Johnson, and we lead you up to kick off with this week's interview with the offensive coordinator for Ottawa University, Curran White. Coach, welcome back.
Morning, Bob. Good to be back.
Checking your watch already, ready for this thing to be over, is that?
No, just trying to synchronize, get everything lined up.
Oh, I understand. This is probably the least fun of any of the coaches' duties right here, I'm sure.
I'm probably the least fun of your interview duties for the day.
I've had worse.
Really? Okay.
Yes, so
don't.
Right.
That's good. Well, I'll take that.
Yes, so there we go. Never mind. We'll just leave it at that. Braves had a rough week last week offensively with Sterling. Sterling came out. They were ready to go, and they were able to really give the Braves a good shove, and it was hard to recover for Ottawa University.
Yeah, you said it. We've got to be better in all facets, and we've got to be better prepared as coaches. We had to re-examine everything that happened last week because we can't let that repeat itself. Credit to them that they've got a solid football team, and it's a good atmosphere, tough place to play. We had some adversity early, and things just kind of snowballed on us. We weren't able to kind of regain our composure or get things back, and it's one of those things. You got to put it behind you. There's only one direction we can go from last week, but we also got to examine it enough to make sure we don't let those kind of things ever happen again.
Through the week and examining everything that happened, what kind of conclusions were you all able to make, and what kind of changes are you looking to implement here this afternoon?
We just talked in general terms with our guys about just your mind frame going into a game, and you got to be diligent in your preparation, and you got to understand what's in front of you as an opponent. And we got to show up ready for a fight every single week. There's no soft weeks on our schedule. I mean, at this point, every week is a huge game. Every chance we get out there to go and earn a victory, we need to take full advantage of it. And that's from the first guy to the last guy in this organization.
As you took a look at the film, it just didn't seem like things were going well. Do you look at maybe changing up some different play calls? Do you look at different personnel? Obviously, you mentioned the mindset, but as far as the action on the field, or is everything just kind of open and for change?
We've got to get better in every facet, but yeah, we got to line people up better. We got to give them a good chance, and they got to perform better. So, we have looked at some a little bit different personnel packages. That's also based on our health, which has kind of been a week to week thing. And these guys got to mature. We've got a pretty young group out there. They've got to, we're not going to wholesale change week to week, but we've got to put things together for that week's opponent that are specifically good, but it's got to be within the stuff that we know how to perform. You can't scrap the playbook. You can't start from scratch just because of one bad performance. I think last week schematically they gave us some trouble in the passing game. They were dropping 8 and really packing the zones and playing coverage rather than bringing pressure. And we didn't do a real good job of picking those apart. When they're dropping 8 and rushing 3, you can have some tight windows to try to fit the ball back in there. And then at the same time, you got 5 guys blocking 3 guys. So you better be winning those matchups, and you better have all day to throw the ball. And we didn't always have that at times.
You come into this week's game, you've got a Southwestern team who defensively had a really good performance last week against Bethel, able to force turnovers and really set up their offense into some short fields, especially for an explosive fourth quarter to get the victory over Bethel. As an offensive coordinator, and you take a look at that defense, what scares you the most?
They're good. I mean, they scored 2 touchdowns on defense, if I remember right. They have some really solid, big people up the middle. They have 2 big D tackles, and that's always kind of where I start, looking from the center out. And they have, a couple of 300-pounders there up the middle in a 4-man front. So those are, you got to start there by neutralizing those people. They are playing with some momentum. I think they're excited where they're at as far as Coach Griffin over there. I think they've got some momentum going. They struggled his first year or 2, and then I think now they've proven they can compete with everybody, and they've won a few games. So they've got a lot. They're playing with a lot of passion and a lot of energy, and we're going to have to match that. And I think they're pretty aggressive on defense. They'll jump into some man. They'll jump into some straight cover 0. They'll bring pressure. They're going to try to force your hand offensively and put some pressure on you as a decision maker at quarterback and on your protection schemes. So they're a challenge. I think it should be a good football game. Bethel
and maybe with a caveat here, was able to pass the ball against the Southwestern defense last week. And talking with Coach Kessinger during with the coaches show, I felt like that's going to be an area here today. If Ottawa wants to come away with a victory, they've got to find some success throwing the football around.
I would agree with that. We're always striving for balance. We're this year have been running the ball to set up the pass and working in some play action and some sprint out and those kind of pass plays, and that's been kind of our bread and butter. But we've got to hook up on them a little bit better. We got to protect better. We've got to understand where they're playing us and where the soft spots are and where the vulnerabilities are.
And when you talk about the soft spots and that, is that more up to the quarterback to survey everything, kind of come back to you with reports, or is that for you guys up in the booth taking a look and reporting down saying, hey, next time you need to look here or look there?
It's all those things. It's film study during the week because they're a multiple coverage team. Some teams you kind of know what you're going to get. These guys are – you can know what you're going to get going into a game based on what formation you're in, can put them in a certain coverage, or what personnel group you're in, or maybe by down and distance that you get a heavy tendency towards these guys want to do such and such on third down. Southwestern today, they're a little bit more of a game plan defense. It feels like they have a little bit of a different plan each week, so you kind of have to feel that out within the game, and that's communication from upstairs and on the field. And also with the guys that out there running it.
Well, and turnovers are going to be huge. They played a role definitely last week, and they've played a role all year long. The offense has got to find a way to not turn it over, whether it's by fumbles or interceptions.
That's always the key. In any level, any football game ever played, if you give the other team the ball and give them extra chances, you definitely your chances of being successful suffer. So we've got to be more sound with that. Make better decisions with the ball, take better care of the ball when it's in our hands, and also, block for the people that have the ball, that keep people off of them. They're less likely to fumble. So that's kind of where we're at, and that's been a theme all year. When we take care of the ball, when we do a good job of that and play sound football and don't get in our own way with penalties, sacks, and turnovers and drops, we've generally been a functional offense. When we haven't, we've looked bad at times. So that's where we're at, and only thing we can focus on is have a good performance this week, and then closing the season with some positive momentum. Really like the young guys we have playing for us, and overall we do have a young group. That can be an excuse or a crutch. I don't mean it that way, but I think our future is bright. We've got a lot of guys that are learning how to play college football and learning what we want out of them. And it hasn't always been pretty at times, but from the time that I've gotten here till now, I like a lot of these guys, and a lot of them are going to be playing football for the Braves for years to come.
What are going to be your keys for victory here today?
Oh, I think it's just like anything. We got to stay balanced. We've got to attack. We've got to make sure that we're putting ourselves in good third down situations, yardage wise, not backing ourselves up with penalties and negative plays. That's where we've been at our best when we can establish the run game, take some shots deep off of when the opportunities present themselves as far as field position and down and distance and those kind of things, and just play with some passion. We got to be more physical. We got to be the most physical unit out there on the field today, and that's been a big emphasis. We've got to really understand what our opportunities are, and that there's only so many, and we're running out of them for this season. So we've got to make sure that we put our best effort and put our best performance on the field.
Coach, good luck with this one here today. We'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you, Bob.
That is offensive coordinator Curran White for the Ottawa University Braves. We'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to the Ottawa University Braves Wise Guys Construction pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions, and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
The Army National Guard is committed to keeping the country safe and our communities secure. Composed of hundreds of thousands of citizen soldiers from all walks of life, the Guard is always ready to respond to local or national emergencies. We protect the homeland. We're always there when called upon, and in every state and territory, we stand guard for our communities. To learn more, log on to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show, I'm Bob Johnson, and getting ready for our weekly fireside chat with the head poobah of Ottawa University Braves football, Kent Kessinger. Coach, welcome in to the pregame show.
First time I think I've been a poobah, but glad to be here, Bob.
I do what I can. I try to liven it up.
Spice it. It is a spice and variety of life right there.
If I was Emerald, I would have yelled BAM.
Yes, you would have. Yes, you would have.
Well, speaking of BAM, last weekend things didn't go so well as the Braves got hit hard early and just were not able to get things rolling. We talked a lot about this game during the Pizza Time Kent Kessinger show. As the week had rolled on, how do you feel that your players have taken to what happened last weekend to get themselves ready for this weekend?
Well, I think this week practice went pretty good. I mean, we were pretty loose. They did some things to kind of add the fun back into the game, and I think they really gathered that and took that well. We talked a little bit about that on Wednesday, but again, Thursday was a good practice. Friday was sharp as with our walkthrough. So hopefully that bodes well with everything that we're doing and that we want to get accomplished today in this game against Southwestern.
It's a fickle sport, and players are fickle too, because you just never know mentality from year to year, from week to week sometimes with kids. Is it difficult to kind of tune in on your team and try to figure out how to get to them mentally?
Well, you're talking about a lot of different individual, personalities that you just got to be able to figure out which buttons to, push and, what's the best way to be able to get them to key on what's what's going to help them focus when it comes to the game. And that's the thing that we've been trying to do, is just really, focus on the process. Over the last 25 years, I've got a chance to see a lot of different things in the game of football, but then also, I've worked with some darn good coaches, and I glean a lot of things from them. And one of the main things is just comes back to what you put into it is what you're going to get out. And we tried to talk to the guys about, again, putting in the work in the process, and then trusting in the process. And sooner or later, like you might have heard a coach from Iowa State, in some of the Twitter sphere and Facebook things, talk about if you love the process, at some point the process will love you back. And so that's one of the things that hopefully our guys are getting, is that it is work. It's a lot of work in order to play this game, but that's what makes this game pretty great.
The Braves come into this one here against Southwestern. They've got a team that it really depends on week to week what you're going to see. Now, last week, this Southwestern squad seemed to struggle for 3 quarters, and then in the fourth quarter were able to make some things happen with some turnovers, short fields, things like that. As you prepare for a team like Southwestern, how difficult is it to try to get the pulse of what you're getting ready to take on?
Well, it is always interesting to kind of see how they go through the season, particularly at this point, because, we've got every game from the very beginning of the year. So we're looking at 8-9 games worth of plays and how they played in each one of those situations. And, right now they're on a 2-game winning streak, so they're probably feeling pretty good about things. They've been resilient. I think that's probably a good word to be able to describe with Southwestern, is they've been resilient. And so, go back and watch them against, I was watching a little bit today about Sterling, when they played Sterling, and they did some really nice things against Sterling at the beginning of the year. It was like a 2-touchdown difference in the game, and then last week it's really tight with Bethel, and then like you said, they kind of blew it open in the latter part of the game, and so you see that they're pretty resilient. So I think that we're gonna. The way I've been talking to our guys is, we're always going to get everybody's best. It seems like that's the thing that we've had this year. And then at the same point, they're going to play for 60 minutes. And so we've got to stay focused the whole game. It's not going to be a quarter. It's not going to be a half. It's going to be full 60 minutes that we got to put it all together. So that's what we've been trying to teach them. And, they do some really nice things, both offensively and defensively, that we're going to have to be on our toes to be able to A, be able to stop, B, also be able to find some ways to be able to move the football.
Talking about being able to stop, the run game is going to be a key here this afternoon. They've got a couple of good backs that they like to show off, and that can do some damage when handed the ball.
Yeah, and that's matter of fact, that's what I was watching right before I came in here, is them running the football against Sterling and then also against Bethel, and they like to do a lot of the zone read. There's some similarities between us and them. They'll do multiple personnel sets. Last week they were a little bit more 2-back, and you go back to the Sterling game, they were 1-back, and so they got a variety of different packages, but they do have some kids that play really hard, and yeah, we're going to have to stop the run. I think that's what you go into most games trying to take away. Even playing St. Mary's a couple weeks ago, even though we knew they were going to throw the football, we had to be able to stop the run, and then be able to focus on one other aspect. And it's the same thing that we're going to do this week, is try to stop the run defensively, try to establish the run offensively, and then play off of that.
We talked a little bit about it on Tuesday night, or on Wednesday night with the coaches show, but offensively for Ottawa, the passing game is really going to have to find its way here today and take advantage of some soft areas in this Southwestern defense.
Yeah, because they're pretty good up front. They got 2 really good-sized defensive tackles that are really good against the run, and so we're going to have to loosen things up, try to get people out of the box. There's times where they've played 6 and 7 guys in the box, where they'll have 1 or 2 more guys than we have to block with, and that's really when your passing game has to be able to be on point, and so you can pull those guys out of the box. Last year we were fortunate enough, we just lined up and we ran power, quite a bit in the second half. Dalton Beeler, I think I mentioned on Wednesday, had a career day, almost 200 yards rushing and that sort of thing. I don't think that that's going to be the case for us as we go this year. I think that they'll be prepared for that. They weren't really prepared. Southwestern was last year, but we got to just be able to do the finer points and be able to get that passing game going. And it might start off with just little pitches and catches here and there, and then being able to spread it out. That's the whole deal with the spread offense, is spreading it out so you can, do some different things, and one of them is run the football.
Well, not only that, but if you can get some high percentage passes early, get some confidence going, that should go a long way for this offense.
Just with anything, you make a couple stops on defense, builds confidence on your defense. You make some good plays in the special teams, it's going to breed confidence there. Same thing on offense. You got individuals that, have to play pitch and catch or whatever it might be. That builds the confidence as you go along.
Defensively for Ottawa, we've seen some teams take advantage of that middle part, running up the middle and being able to get some big yards. What are you going to be able to do today to try to keep from that part of the defense being a weak spot?
Well, I think that we have, both Markey and Eli, are as healthy as we can expect them to be at this point of the season, which, Eli's been kind of hobbling around, ever since the beginning of the year, and I think he's at his most healthy point right now, and I think that'll help us out quite a bit, is having both those guys in there, because they're two pretty good linebackers. Our defensive line has really come along. Cole Greenwood was kind of dinged up in the last couple weeks, and I think he's back to 100%, and Jacob Garcia has been playing really pretty good in there too. So, that's going to help, to be able to have those four guys really be able to focus on, stopping the run and being run fillers. That should hopefully put us in a situation to where maybe our outside ends can pin their ears back when we get into passing situation.
And obviously the defensive pressure is going to play a role. They've got a quarterback who can sling the ball and make some things happen. So being able to get some pressure on the quarterback is going to help here today.
Definitely. Anytime a quarterback has to rush through things, put him out of balance, put him off kilter, at some point or another, what you would like to do is have him see ghosts, where you've given some pressure to him, and when he's got the clean pocket, he's still seeing people run around him. And so it's going to be imperative that we get to him, whether it's with our four guys up front or bringing different kind of pressure packages and that sort of thing. Is we just, need to get some pressure on a quarterback and not let him just sit back there and throw all day. And that's one of the things that when we've had our great success defensively, we've been able to do.
What are going to be your keys for a victory here today, Coach?
Well, I think that, getting us started offensively and defensively out of the gate is, I think, going to be, a big part of it. Last week we talked about the special teams, and I think special teams is going to play a definite role. And we've got some opportunities. I think that if we can, get on our blocks on the return game, that we have an opportunity to be able to take it back and score. So I'd like to see us, special teams get a score this week, but, just really getting us going offensively and defensively, I think, is going to be the key.
Coach, thank you very much. And actually, we won't be talking to you after this one is over.
Going right into the playoff games, right?
That's right. We have Wellsville football a little bit later on this afternoon. We'll join it in progress when this one finishes up. So we will talk to Coach again on Tuesday night this week with the Pizza Time Kent Kessinger show. So with all the wackiness of all the playoffs going on and men's soccer team falling last night, the coach's show will be Tuesday.
All right, so we'll back to our normal date and time. Same bat time, same bat channel.
That's right, for the season-ending episode of the Kent Kessinger show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll continue on with more of the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Welcome back to People's Bank Field, the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, also on KOFO.com and OttawaBraves.com as we get ready for the Braves and the Mound Builders this afternoon in KCAC football action. Let's get you caught up on the schedule of games in the KCAC. The other game starting at 1 o'clock will feature the 19th-ranked Tabor Blue Jays taking on the McPherson Bulldogs. 1:30 starts in the KCAC. Sterling, the 18th-ranked team in the country and the top of the KCAC, will travel to Leavenworth to take on St. Mary. Bethel travels to Salina to take on Kansas Wesleyan, who is also receiving votes in the top 25. And then it'll be Friends in Lindsborg to take on the Swedes of Bethany. So that's your slate of KCAC games. Let's get you to the table in the KCAC. Sterling sitting atop of the conference, 6-1. They are 7-2 overall, ranked 18th in the nation. Tabor in second place, also at 6-1 in conference. Kansas Wesleyan at 5-2. They're receiving votes for the top 25. Bethany in fourth place at 4-3, and then a huge jumble in the conference. St. Mary, Friends, Ottawa, and Southwestern all at 3-4 in the conference. So a win here today would actually help to unjumble some of the record there. The Braves, who came into Media Day this year and were picked to finish fifth by the coaches and the media, and a win here today would get them closer to that projected finish, which right now, if you could finish at or above 500 for Ottawa University, would be a nice way to get things going as you start to prepare for the 2018 season. McPherson is in ninth place in the conference. They are 2-5 on the year. And Bethel still looking for their first victory of the year. They are in last place here in the KCAC. That's a look at your KCAC table here as we get ready to start week 10 here, or excuse me, week 11 of the college football season. The Braves, as we know, no bye weeks this year, have played 11 straight games with this one here today. And as a team, they have definitely dealt with some injury issues. A lot of top players not even seeing the field due to season-ending injuries. And the Braves trying to find the right pieces for the puzzle, and so far have had a tough time of finding that consistency. They hope to be able to put it together here this afternoon in front of a home crowd. That is, it's a chilly day, though, as we get ready for today's game. As we were dealing with a lot of fog earlier on. Fog is somewhat lifted, but here in East Central Kansas, it's 48 degrees, 9 degrees Celsius for our Canadian friends. And a little bit of a breeze right now from the from the northwest at 3 miles per hour. So wind certainly will not be a factor, but the cold air will make the pigskin a little bit tough to handle here this afternoon. Humidity's 94%, and we are just expecting patchy fog and otherwise mostly cloudy or overcast today. Expecting a high of 58, but right now really struggling just to get out of the 40s. And calm wind becoming southwest at about 5 miles per hour this afternoon. So that is a look at your weather here as we inch closer to the kickoff this afternoon between Ottawa University and Southwestern. And we mentioned that the Braves, with their defeat last week against Sterling, looking to try to find themselves here for the final part of this season and looking for anything positive. Southwestern on a 2-game winning streak defeated Bethany 2 weeks ago in an upset that knocked Bethany out of the top spot of the KCAC and has seen them drop all the way to fourth place in the conference. And Southwestern gaining momentum, and they have been able to hang with most everybody, but right now they're getting it put together as they worked in the regular season themselves over 500 as they look towards 2018. Good crowd on hand. Still time for you to come out and join us, as plenty of seats still available, though, here at People's Bank Field this afternoon. Be a little bit chilly, but come on out and enjoy your local college football action. And no matter what, from the way it looks, there'll be more fans here than there are just up north in Lawrence, Kansas for today's KU game, as Memorial Stadium looking to be a ghost town for that one. So come on down here and check out a good game this afternoon. 2 quick reminders for you. We will have Wellsville High School football in the 3A state playoffs. That we will join that game in progress. It will start on KOFO.com. And that, I believe, is a 3 o'clock kick. So KOFO.com for that one. We will join it in progress once this one is done. And then at 6 o'clock, we will have OU Lady Braves women's soccer in the quarterfinals of the KCAC soccer tournament. They'll take on McPherson. So I'll have that call for you later this evening here on 1220. 103.7 FM, KOFO.com, and OttawaBraves.com will be your outlets this evening for Braves soccer. So just some quick updates for you here on what you can expect for the rest of the afternoon and into the evening, sports-wise, on the mothership and the other subsidiaries. Today's going to be a game where we hope to see the passing attack for Ottawa University find its way as they have struggled all year long. The running game has been a really strong point. And we will take a 2-minute break and wrap up the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Ottawa Braves Football Wise Guys Construction pregame show on KOFO. Kickoff is next.
Want to sit front row and see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium? KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to send you. All you need to do is stop by Furniture Loft on Main Street in Osage City and register. You and a friend could be sitting front row to watch a Chiefs game. Only one win per person per season. KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft employees and their households are not eligible to win. No purchase is necessary. The next Chiefs ticket giveaway is for the Buffalo Bills game November 26th. We'll announce the winner November 20th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves football on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. This OU Braves sports broadcast is being brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Quality Structures Incorporated, and by Maxwell Chiropractic, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Richard Hale DDS, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Herald, also by People's Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Dials Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Dispro, Sutton's Jewelry. This Braves football broadcast is also being brought to you by Advantage Electric, Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Cosentino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, the City of Ottawa, and Bob Allen Ford. Now let's return to the field and join KOFO's Bob Johnson for OU Braves football.
The national anthem finishes up here at People's Bank Field as we're just a few minutes away from the kickoff for today's game. Ottawa University so far this year, as we mentioned, 3-6 overall, 3-4 in conference play. Really have had their struggles just finding momentum and finding positivity. They are 2-2 here at People's Bank Field on the season, while St. Mary for themselves on the year, for Southwestern, they are 0-4 on the road. So the Braves had 500, Southwestern not without a road victory. And we will see if that will play a role also this afternoon in today's broadcast. One thing I do want to give a shout out to here this afternoon, just before the broadcast, I was able to at least spend some time over at the visitation with the Limp family. Frank Limp, who was a mainstay and a fixture here on the campus of Ottawa University, lost his battle with illness just a couple weeks back, and they had his visitation and his funeral this morning at the Frederickson Chapel. also being a former student of Mr. Limp, it is and also having his wife Miriam as a teacher in middle school and also through church activities. It is a sad day for the Ottawa University Braves family as losing a stalwart that he was here. As not only was he someone who really enjoyed the arts and enjoyed teaching the arts, but he enjoyed working with his students, helping them to think critically about different things, and not only just art, but life in general. And he will be missed, and we do send out our thoughts and prayers to the Limp family during this time. And it was good to reconnect with his wife Miriam this morning, and also to get to see the two daughters, which I am lucky enough to have called friends, both Elizabeth and Sarah. So thoughts and prayers are with the Limp family as the funeral for Frank was this morning. So definitely want to send that out and definitely give them a shout out here this afternoon as we get ready. And Frank also was a stalwart for the Ottawa University Braves men's soccer program in the late 60s, early 70s, was part of some of the most successful teams in the program history. So not only as a great instructor, he was also an athlete, and he also cared a lot for his students. So anyway, with that said, we will take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll get ready for the kickoff. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV Guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages, and get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
When it's time to see a dentist, contact Dr. Hale Family Dentistry. Extractions and wisdom teeth are just two of their specialties. Now in 2 locations, Ottawa and Garnett. Call 785-242-1800 because your smile deserves it.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055. Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
A college education means more today than ever before. And that's why Ottawa University strives to equip our students with the education needed to enter the workforce prepared to make an impact. With the addition of engineering, Ottawa University now offers 22 majors at the campus in Ottawa, Kansas, with even more programs available online. Contact us today to find out more at ottawa.edu or by calling 800-755-5200.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Hello, everybody. Bob Johnson with you as we get ready for this one here this afternoon. Both teams are at midfield for the coin toss. The Braves will be breaking out their yellow jerseys with the black numbers and striping, black pants, black helmets with the yellow OU logo, Southwestern white pants, gray tops, and purple numbers and letters, purple helmets with a white stripe down the side. The Braves won the toss. They will elect to receive here in the first half. And we are just about ready for the kickoff. And I believe in the entire season so far. It's the first time the Braves have won the toss. They usually have started out with the ball. And a big question here is going to be the mentality of this team. And where is it? Is there fire in the bellies of these Braves football players after last week going on the road and laying an egg against Sterling? We're about to find out here this afternoon. Mound Builders coached by Brad Griffin. The Braves coached by Kent Kessinger in his 14th season. The Braves will move from left to right in this first quarter. Southwestern from right to left. As we are just about ready for the kickoff here this afternoon. And we're glad that you could join us as LaTrey Reed takes his spot at the 5 on the far side. Taylor Knowles here at the near side at the 5. For the Mound Builders, Mario Esparza will kick it away. We wait for the kick here. It is away, angled here to the near side. Knowles will take it at the 5 on the bounce. He'll bring it up. The numbers here on the near side, bounce off of his own man and be brought down at the 25 of Ottawa. So just underway here. The Braves will start at their own 25 with 14:55 left to go first quarter. Connor Byers out for Ottawa. You'll have James Reeder to his left, 3 receivers to the far side. Tied in is against the line here on the near side. Southwestern 4 down linemen. They'll fake the handoff, throw it out to the far side. Uribe will catch it. He'll move his way up near the 30 and go out of bounds right there at the 30 for a gain of 5 on the far sideline. So 2nd and 5 from the Braves 30 at the far hash mark as the Braves will split out single receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side. Pistol look, Byers now sends a man in motion. Williamson, he's going to hand it off to Reeder. Reeder will try to squirt through and only manages a yard up the middle, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4 as Reeder makes it to the 31. Braves offense, a lot of 3 and outs 1 week ago. Like to get something going early here, but they have 3rd and 4 from their own 31. Ball at the far hatch. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. 1 back to the near side is Reeder. Reeder will take it on the swing, catch it, and he will be up close to the first down. It looks like they'll give him to him as he gets across the 35 to the 36. And so that'll be a nice gain of 5. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Braves 36. 2 receivers again to the near side, 1 to the far side. Swings it out. Uribe will catch it here on the near sideline. And his forward progress will be stopped, but not before a gain of 9 on first down up to the 45. So 2nd and 1 here for Ottawa from their own 45. As the Braves will go pistol again, Reeder the tailback. Byers now giving instructions. Williamson and Reed to the far side. Uribe near side. Option pitch here to the near side. Reeder bobbles it, has it, gets across midfield as he'll pick up the first down yardage and into Mound Builder territory to their own 48. They'll say the 49. So 6 yards on that gain. And that'll move the chains. First down Ottawa. 1st and 10 from the 49 to Southwestern. Byers again will hand it off right up the middle. Reeder will go. He's going to pick up a couple, fall forward, and they're going to mark him at the 46 for a gain of 3 on first down. Reeder wanted to take it right up the middle into the heart of this defense. Laride Connerly, the 315-pound senior from McKinney, Texas, part of the tackle there. As the Braves will hand it off this time on an end around. Williamson with it. First down yardage as he moves across the 40 and moves all the way up to the 37 for a gain of 9. And this 8th play of the drive, the Braves now at the 37 of Southwestern. Near side, Byers with it, has to get rid of it quickly. Williamson catches it. He's going to do good to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He makes another man miss and will pick up positive yardage to the 33 for a gain of 4. That should have been a loss, but a great job by Williamson to make something positive happen there. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 for Ottawa with the ball at the 33 on the far hash. 2 receivers far side. Now Williamson in motion, far to the near side. They're going to fake the handoff. Byers wants to throw, wants Uribe, and it's knocked down and almost intercepted off the hands of Tomunucci Whitfield. The senior from Cedar Hill, Texas, was able to get his paws on it. The intended receiver was Mauricio Uribe. And we have seen Whitfield play, and he has been a great player for Southwestern through his entire career and made a big play there. It'll be 3rd and 6 now for Ottawa from the 33 of Southwestern. Shotgun Byers, 3 receivers near side. Byers will drop it off. Reeder over to the far side. Gets away from a tackler. First down yardage as he moves across the 30 and up past the 25 to the 24 on the far side. So the swing pass picks up 9, and the Braves continue to move down the field. 1st and 10 from the 24 of Southwestern. Handoff Reeder. Wanted to cut. His foot slipped as he wanted to take it between the tackle and guard. They're going to say he is back to the line of scrimmage. The ball came loose after he hit the ground. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Dallas Allen in on the tackle. Maybe a slight loss, but we'll call it 2nd down and a long 10 from the 24. Byers fakes the handoff, wants the pass. Wants Uribe over here near side. It'll be picked off into the end zone. Whitfield will bring it up the near sideline. He'll be brought down after he gets across the 20 to the 25. And a turnover there by Ottawa as Byers floated that one for Uribe, and it took forever to come down. So Whitfield for Southwestern, a dynamic playmaker, makes one there. And the Braves' drive will end with 10:54 left to play, first period. It was a successful drive up until that point. So Southwestern will start at their own 27. Shotgun, 3 receivers to the far side. They're going to hand it off, want to go up the middle. There's a big hole up near the 30, though. Braves do a good job of closing it down. They'll give up to the 31. On the handoff, that was Keyshawn Wyatt. That'll be a gain of 4 to the 31. Now pass will be caught at the 35. First down yardage up near the 40. On the reception there was Gates, the junior wide receiver. And so Southwestern moving quickly, a gain of 9 on the pass play. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun, they'll hand it off again up the middle. Goes the tailback, Wyatt. He gets away from one tackle, still on his feet near side, stiff arm, jitterbugs, gets into Braves territory, crosses the 45, and he'll be brought down to the 43. Wow, what a run there by Keyshawn Wyatt. They'll say he's down at the Braves 44. 16-yard run there. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Southwestern at the Braves 44. Gordon in shotgun, slings it out quickly near side. It'll be caught by Ebanks. And they'll mark him out at the 37 for a gain of 7. So 2nd down and 3 from the 37 of Ottawa. Gordon. He'll have Wyatt to his right, 3 receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Gordon takes the snap, fakes the handoff, slings it over to the far side, incomplete. Looked like it might have been intended for the wide receiver Spencer, but a second receiver there to try to pick him up. It is incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and short from the 37 of Ottawa. So a big 3rd down here for this Braves defense. Gordon wide to his right. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Braves want to bring pressure. They do. Gordon with it. Keeps it himself wide up the middle. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Christian Gordon, 37-yard TD run as he kept it himself. As the Braves defense parted like the Red Sea. And the extra point will be coming up. Well, there is a flag, so we'll see what this is. So unsportsmanlike against Southwestern. It must have been after the play, so the touchdown will stand. They will tack that penalty on the kickoff. Drive started at the Mound Builder 27 with 10:54 to go. And not quite 90 seconds off the clock. The Mound Builders are in front 6-0. And as we move from the swinging gate into the typical position for kicking the extra point, Esparza gets ready to boot one through. Snap, kicks away, and it is good. 9:29 to play, first quarter, and the Mound Builders are in front 7-0. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more. Just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
Well, one of the items that Coach Kent Kessinger talked about was good starts offensively and defensively, and you can put 2 big red X's by those. As the Braves, on the 11th play of their first drive, throw an interception in the end zone. The Mound Builders then come out with their first possession and go 73 yards and score in just over 90 seconds to make it 7-0. So we'll see what the Braves have as an answer. Now, Southwestern, after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, will be kicking it off from the 20-yard line. So that'll move Latrey Reed up to the 16 of Ottawa. And we will see Tanner Knowles here to the 18 on the near side. Esparza will look to kick it away. Low line drive, squib kick. It'll go off of Reed's hands. He'll pick it up at the 25, though. And he will get up to about the 30. Not a good return there by Ottawa's special teams, which has been a point of contention all year long for Kent Kessinger. Braves will start at their own 30 with 9:23 to play in this first period. So as we'll see Byers come out, shotgun, Reeder to his left. They'll hand it off to him. He finds a little bit of a gap. Try to take it up the middle. Gets off of one tackler. Bounces away from a second. Will move across the 35 to the 36. Getting him around the ankles was Israel Harper. And the gain of 6 will make it 2nd and 4 for Ottawa from their 36. Byers with the pistol. Williamson in motion near to the far side. Handoff again. That's going to be Reeder. Reeder gets away from his tackles, goes up the middle, crosses the 40 to the 41 for first down yardage on that gain of 5. Braves looking to move quickly. 1st and 10 from the 41. Byers with Reeder to his left. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Byers rolls out far side. He's going to keep it himself. Moves to the 35. He'll be close to the sticks. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds at. It looks like we have a late flag that comes in. Byers is marked at the 49 of Ottawa. But there is a penalty flag over near the Mound Builder sideline, so we will see what this is for. Braves offensive line pointing in Southwestern direction. Maybe a sideline warning. No, unsportsmanlike against Southwestern, so that will put the ball to the 36 after the 15-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10, Ottawa from the Mound Builder 36 with the ball at the far hash. We've seen 2 unsportsmanlike penalties on the Mound Builders here so far in this first period. Southwestern in front, though, 7-0, 8:30 to play. Williamson in motion near to the far side. They'll hand it to him on the sweep. Williamson will pick up some yardage. He'll be driven out of bounds. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds, but it looks like at the 32 for a gain of 4. So make a gain of 4, 2nd down, 6. Pistol for Ottawa, 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Byers takes the snap, hands it off to Reeder. Reeder goes right through the middle, breaks the tackle, spins away, gets up to the 20, first down yardage. Gain of 12 by the outstanding freshman James Reeder. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Ottawa University. Shotgun for Byers. 3 receivers to the near side. Williamson in motion. Near to the far side. Byers rolls out. Wants to throw. He's going to just throw it over to the near sideline. Incomplete, out of bounds. It was caught by Uribe, but he stepped out of bounds. Incomplete. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 20 of the Mound Builders. So Uribe will move out to the far side. It's Reed here to the near side. Wheeler, the tight end, also on the near side against the line. Pistol look, Reeder, the tailback. Now Reed in motion. Handoff, Reeder trying to find some space, but he won't find any as the Mound Builders do a good job of shutting that down. On the tackle was Chandler Rich, the freshman linebacker. And that'll be no gain there, so it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 20 of Southwestern. This is the 8th play of the drive, started at the Braves 30 with 9:23. It's taken 2 minutes off the clock as the Braves will go with no one in the backfield. 3 wide here to the near side, including Reed and Reeder. 2 to the far side. 3rd and 10 from the 20. Ball is between the hashes. Byers takes the snap, quickly gets rid of it, and there should be a flag for pass interference. Here it comes as Wheeler was the intended receiver, and all over him, like a cheap coat, was Ashelanu, the linebacker. It is pass interference. The Braves will pick up 15 on the PI. So they'll go half the distance to the 16. So 1st and 10 from the 16. The Braves catch a break here with the PI call. Single receivers to the far and near side. A handoff to Reeder up the middle. Finds a hole. He'll be spun down across the 10 as it was McQueen, the defensive back, who brings him down at the 9. So a gain of 7 will make it 2nd and 3 for Ottawa from the 9 of the Mound Builders. Uribe near side. Reed to the far side. Reeder, wildcat look, keeps it himself, follows his blocks. He'll move past the 5, or at least to the 5, and he will be brought down there for a first down with the gain of 4. 11th play of this drive coming up for Ottawa. 1st and goal from the 5. Uribe far side, Reed to the near side. Byers maybe changing the play. 19 on the play clock. Reeder to his left. Byers in shotgun. Now Reed in motion, near side to far. Byers keeps it himself, pitches it out to Reed. Reed gets away from one tackle, but he won't get away from 2 other tacklers. That's going to be a loss of a couple back to the 7. And a great job there by the defense. Trayvon Crockett looks like he may have been one of the tacklers. That'll be a loss of 2. Back to the 7. 2nd and goal for Ottawa from the 7 of Southwestern. Byers shotgun again. He's going to keep it himself. Wants to go through the middle, and he gets upended. And no gain. Took out right at the knees. A.J. Banks, the tackler. So no gain. That'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 7 for Ottawa. And you get the feeling right now that there's just not a lot of confidence in this passing game, as Byers will go under center. Uribe near side, 2 receivers far side. Uribe in motion. They'll fake the jet sweep. Here comes Byers, rolls out far side, and he was looking for Uribe, who was not looking at the ball, and that was almost picked off by Tomanucci Whitfield. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the Braves will have to go for a field goal. This will be a 23-yard attempt. Be Kyle Wolcutch on to kick it. It is right between the hashes. Kick is away, and the Braves are on the board. So with 4:39 to go first quarter, it is 7-3 Southwestern. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
And so the Braves go 70 yards, but only end up with 3 points and a 23-yard field goal by Kyle Wolcutch. And it is 7-3 Southwestern. Nick Rodriguez will be on to kick it away for Ottawa. 2 back for the Mound Builders. It'll be taken at about the 6 far side. Up the numbers go the Mound Builders. Some room to the 40, 45, 50 in the Braves territory, and upended across the 40 to the 37. There is a flag back there at the 35 of Southwestern. Looks like it may have been Wyatt who was on the return, but we'll double check. It is a hold against the Mound Builders. So that will bring that ball back from inside Braves territory to the 25 of Southwestern. So that's a big blow there. Mound Builders go from having great field position in Ottawa territory to now 1st and 10 from their own 25. Mound Builders, though, on their first drive went 6 plays and was able to score without a lot of effort here. As the Mound Builders will split out Ebanks and two other receivers near side. Gordon in shotgun, one back behind him, single receiver to the far side, a handoff, go right up the middle, as that looks like that is Jefferson, the senior. 230-pound back will gain 5 on first down to the 30. This Braves defense has had its issues right up the middle and has had a hard time stopping the run, as they'll go pistol look again, a handoff again. Jeffries right up the middle. The Braves are able to bring him down, but not before a gain of 3 to the 38. Or excuse me, the 33. So 3rd and 2. And another third down for this Braves defense to try to get off the field. Shotgun. Gordon, man in motion from near to the far side. They're going to play option here. And first down yardage across the 40, 45, and up to about the 48. Goes the option man, Silas Jefferson. And he will pick up the first down on a gain of 15. They did a great job of sealing here on the near side with blocks, did Southwestern. And they had an easy time picking up the first down, as Gordon now in shotgun. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. They'll fake the handoff, slant pass. Ball comes loose as it was caught here on the near side. Ball still loose, and it may be recovered by Southwestern as it goes all the way back to the 49. And they'll mark it at the 50. So it'll be second down as the Mound Builders get lucky on that pass. It was right in the middle. Braves defense knocked it away. It'll be shotgun. Gordon. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back in the backfield. They'll hand it off and bouncing it outside. Jefferson with it. He'll have first down yardage before he's cut down by Clint Godfrey at the 39 of Ottawa. Gain of 11 right there. 6th play of this drive coming up. And the Mound Builders, again, not really having a lot of trouble going through this Braves defense. 1st and 10 from the 39. Gordon, again, will hand it off. Up the middle will go Jefferson. And he'll push forward for 4 to the 36. Or, 3 to the 36. So a gain of 3, a little bit of shoving after the play. Officials jump in there to keep that from escalating. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 36 of Ottawa. 1:59 left to play first quarter. 7-3 Mound Builders. Twin receivers to the far and near side. Gordon will keep it himself. He'll be met at the line and brought down. Marky Beltram on the tackle for Ottawa. No gain. So they'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Mound Builders. Two receivers to the near side. Ebanks, one of those. 2 to the far side. Gordon shotgun. Jefferson to his right. 3rd and 7 from the 36 of Ottawa. There's the snap. Gordon wants to throw. Has a man beating his receiver. It'll be caught. Touchdown! On the catch, it'll be Ebanks. 36-yard pass. And the Braves are not finding a way to stop the Mound Builders so far. .103 to play here in the first quarter, and it is 13-3, barring the extra point, which is coming up by Esparza. Snap, placement, the kick is good. And it is 14-3 Southwestern. with 1:03 to play. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa University and wishes the Braves football team the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Costantino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Costantino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
36-yard touchdown pass from Gordon to Ebanks makes it 14-3 Southwestern. And there's just absolutely no life in this Braves team except for the offense, who had some things going. But now the Braves find themselves down 14-3 with 1:03 to play. And one of the things that we've talked about this year with Coach Kessinger is this team is not built to come back from deficits. And now we have a 2-score deficit here. And this defense is being sliced and diced as the kick is away. It's going to go off of the near side return, which was Taylor Knowles. It bounced off his legs as it was kicked low, and he was able to pick it up, but the Braves will start at their worst field position of the afternoon at the 10 of Ottawa with 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Southwestern already with 148 yards of offense, 94 on the ground, 54 through the air. The Braves with 86 yards. As the Braves will stack up 2 receivers near side, they'll have 2 to the far side. Jones will be the tailback behind Byers, who will be in the pistol. 1st and 10 near side from the near hash. Hand off Jones. He'll take it up the middle, and he's going to gain 2 before being brought down by a host of mound builders. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for Ottawa, as Uribe and Reed will split out to the far side. Williamson to the near side. Jones will be to the left of Byers, who's in shotgun. Handoff again. Jones finds a hole at the 15. He'll be tripped up across the 20 and to the 21, and that'll move the chains. Gain of 9 there for Ottawa. Single receiver here to the near side for Ottawa. Jacob Stanley. 2 receivers to the far side, now a third. Shotgun Byers. Jones to the right of him. Handoff again, Jones. And he's going to be brought down quickly, making first contact. And part of the tackle there was David Matthews, the 230-pound linebacker. And that's a loss all the way back to the 17. That's a loss of 4. And that will end the first period of play. 1 in the books. And when we come back, it'll be 2nd down and 14 for Ottawa. We will take a 60-second break. And it is Southwestern 14, Ottawa 3. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
A college education means more today than ever before. And that's why Ottawa University strives to equip our students with the education needed to enter the workforce prepared to make an impact. With the addition of engineering, Ottawa University now offers 22 majors at the campus in Ottawa, Kansas, with even more programs available online. Contact us today to find out more at ottawa.edu or by calling 800-755-5200.
Fast savings, fast service, and we will beat your best price on tires, guaranteed. That's the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Bob Allen Ford. Save big now on tires with rebates up to $140 on these top brands: Goodyear, Pirelli, Bridgestone, Yokohama, and Hankook. Quick Lane, it's for all cars: Ford, Honda, Chevy, Toyota, and any other car in your garage. For huge tire savings this month, visit the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Bob Allen Ford in Overland Park and now Ottawa, Kansas. It's fast, convenient, and we're open 6 days a week.
So we open the second quarter of play. It'll be 2nd down and 14 for Ottawa. Ball will be at their own 17. Shotgun for Byers. They'll hand it off to Jones. Jones will bounce it outside, far side. He's going to get the yards lost back and maybe pick up an extra. Looks like they will just mark him at the original line of scrimmage. So that'll be a gain of 4. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Byers will be in shotgun. Jones will be to the left of him. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. 4 down linemen for the Mound Builders. Byers will move to the near side. He's going to keep it himself. He'll move up close to the 25 before being shoved out of the bounds at the 26-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5, but not enough for a first down. And the Braves will have to punt. So we will see Nick Rodriguez come on for his first punt of the afternoon. There will be one back at the Mound Builder 40. .15 left to play, second quarter. It is 14-3 Southwestern. Rodriguez, rugby style kick, end over end. Will bounce at the 45. It'll roll and be picked up near the 35. And spinning around and moving around on the return was the Mound Builders. Brought down at the 40. And that's where Southwestern will start. That'll be their best field position of the afternoon. 14:02 to play. The Mound Builders have had no trouble running or throwing so far this afternoon. Two possessions, 2 touchdowns, and they have it 1st and 10 from their own 40. Gordon shotgun will hand that off. That'll go to right up the middle to Anderson. Mike Anderson, a 5'10", 235-pound junior, will pick up 4 to the 44 of Southwestern. Quickly, Gordon will throw it. It'll be brought here near side and just shy of the first down marker, but a big hit laid down on the receiver Gates. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 from the 49. So a gain of 5 on the pass. So 3rd down here. The Braves have been unsuccessful so far on 3rd downs getting off the field. Gordon looks for the play as he will have back there Anderson to his left. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. There's the snap, quick pump fake. Gordon will keep it himself. He goes right up the middle, drags a Braves player with him in the Braves territory across the 45 and up to the 43 of Ottawa. Jalen Scarr on the tackle. And they'll give him to the 43. So Gordon now will hand it off to Anderson. The Braves will stop him as he tries to bring it to the outside, but not before a gain of 3 to the 40. So 2nd down, 7 now for the Mound Builders. Anderson still the running back. It is Gordon in shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side for Southwestern. 2nd and 7. From the 40, ball at the near hash, handoff Anderson. Anderson, little cut step, tried to take it back to his left. Is able to get away from first set of tacklers. The Braves have to bring in reinforcements, but not before he gets up to the 36 for a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd down and 3 for Southwestern. 11:57 to play here in the second quarter, 14-3. Mound Builders right now running all over Ottawa. 3 receivers set far side, 1 to the near side. Now they're going to swing it out as Anderson will catch the swing pass, 1st down yardage across the 30 of Ottawa and out of bounds at the 29. That's a gain of 7, and that'll move the chains for a 1st down. And so far, a dismal performance by this defense for Ottawa. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Gordon shotgun. Will hand it off to Anderson. Anderson wants to take it between the tackle and guard, far side of the line. He'll be brought down, and no gain on that one. Clock continues to run. 11:07 to go, second quarter. This drive started with 14:02 to play. And we now have 3 minutes off the clock on this drive. 3 receivers to the near side. Williams, one of those. One to the far side. Gordon, shotgun. We'll have a new running back in for the Mound Builders. Gordon wants to throw, has time, plenty of time, throws, wants to go over the middle, but it looks like a miscommunication between himself and maybe Gates, the wide receiver, on the passing route. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 29 of Ottawa. The Braves need to be wary of the sticks on this one, and that has been a problem of this defense so far this year. So it'll be 3rd and 10, 14 on the play clock for the Mound Builders. Gordon in shotgun. One back to his left, 2 receivers, both sides of the field. Gordon steps back, looks to throw, has time, fires, has a man, wide open, and off the hands of Darius Williams, incomplete. Williams had his man beat, Godfrey the safety, and it also looked like Devontae Riley, who had problems last week in Sterling. And that'll bring up 4th down as the Braves will catch a break there. That should have been 7. And we will see a field goal attempt by Esparza. This will be a 46-yard attempt. It'll be from the far hash. 6 on the play clock. Snap is good. Kick has the leg in it, and it is good. So Esparza with the 46-yard field goal. And that makes it a 17-3 game for Southwestern. 10:34 to play in the first half. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
A college education means more today than ever before. And that's why Ottawa University strives to equip our students with the education needed to enter the workforce prepared to make an impact. With the addition of engineering, Ottawa University now offers 22 majors at the campus in Ottawa, Kansas, with even more programs available online. Contact us today to find out more at ottawa.edu or by calling 800-755-5200.
So the Braves give up a field goal, a 46-yarder by Esparza to make it 17-3. Esparza will kick it off. We'll have Latrey Reed back for Ottawa at the 5 on the near side. And that looks like Jarrell Taylor at the 7 on the far side. Esparza will kick it away. It'll be in the air, wobbler, and that'll just go out of the end zone and a touchback. $10:34 to go here in this first half. Quick reminders, we'll have the Advantage Electric halftime show. We'll get you caught up on scores in the KCAC. Also, in the top 25 for NCAA, we'll also get high school playoff scores from local teams. And that reminds me to tell you that the Wellsville High playoff game at 3 o'clock, you'll hear it starting on KOFO.com. We'll migrate to it on the mothership as soon as this game ends. As it'll be 1st and 10. Byers for Ottawa. 3 receivers far side. Byers will sling it out quickly. Caught by Uribe. He's up to the 30. And he'll be tripped up and brought down at about the 32. Let's see if where they mark it. They'll say at the 31. Gain of 6 on first down. It'll make it 2nd down and 4. Byers pistol will hand it off to Reeder. Reeder bounces off of one tackler right up the middle, goes through another tackle, and finally brought down at the 40. And that was a nice run there by Reeder to give the Braves a first down on the gain of 9. Williamson and Reed here to the near side. Reeder's going to split out to the far side with a second receiver. Shotgun Byers. Now Reeder in motion, far to the near side. They're going to fake the handoff. Screen pass over there to Uribe. Uribe, a little juke move, gets away from one. He'll move up to the 45 and force out of bounds at the 46. Uribe will with that catch, make it 2nd and 4 for Ottawa from their own 46. 9:30 to play in the first half. Ball spotted at the far hash at the 46 of Ottawa. 2 receivers near side. Now Williamson in motion near to the far side. Handoff, Reeder. Wanted to bounce it outside, change direction. He's able to drag forward to the midfield stripe, and that'll be enough for a first down on a gain of 4. Reeder now has 57 yards on 12 carries. The chains move here again for Ottawa. Uribe will come to the near side. 1st and 10 from midfield. 2 receivers to the far side. Pistol for the Braves. Williamson in motion far to the near side. Handoff, Reeder. Reeder wants to come outside. Gets away from one tackle. He'll be thrown down at the 47. On the tackle was Allen for the Mound Builders. Gain of 3 puts it at the 47 to Southwestern at the near hash. 2nd down, 7. 8:35 to play in the half. 17-3 Southwestern. 2 receivers stacked near side, 2 to the far side. Now in motion is Jones. Byers will keep it himself. Gets a block up to the 40, 35, 30. He's to the 25, 20, and tripped up as he falls forward across the 15. We'll say the 16 is where he stepped out of bounds. That is a gain of 31 by Byers. It'll be 1st and 10 Ottawa from the 16. And Byers again pistol with 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Handoff, Jones wants to go up the middle on the read option. He will pick up a few to the 13. That'll be a gain of 3. 8th play of this drive for Ottawa. 7:53 to go in the half. 17-3 Southwestern. Braves, though, knocking at the door. 2nd and 7 from the 13. Byers, shotgun, wants to throw, wants Uribe, floats one. It'll be caught! Touchdown, Braves! 13-yard TD pass. Byers to Uribe. And the Braves are an extra point away from making this a 1-score game. So the Braves offense finally gets into the end zone. And now we'll see if this defense can find some life as Wilcuch is on for the extra point. Snap, kick, and that'll trickle through the uprights. It's good. 7:36 to go in the first half. And it is 17-10 Southwestern. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa has a huge selection of sofas, love seats, recliners, tables, and chairs. Choose from hundreds, even thousands of fabrics and wood finishes, too. Visit Messenger's Home Furnishings in Ottawa, or for more information, go to messengershomefurnishings.com.
So the Braves get into the end zone on a 8-play drive that started at their own 25. And now it is a 17-10 lead for Southwestern, as Rodriguez will kick it away. Short, it'll be taken at the 13 near side. Up to the 25. Juke, man missed to the 25, though. And being brought down by this Braves special teams unit was Allen. And so now this defense has to come out and answer the bell, and it has not done so far this afternoon. 3 possessions for the Mound Builders, and they have scored on all 3. 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And the Mound Builders will start at their own 25. Gordon will have Wyatt to his left side. Sigmund will be to the near side as a receiver. 3 receivers to the far side. 1st and 10 from the 25. Ball at the near hash. Handoff. Wyatt wants to juke, stutter step, and he'll be brought down. Marky Beltram in on the tackle, along with a couple other Braves. No gain on first down. A little shoving after that one, but maybe the defense starting to come to life just a little bit. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Gordon will have Wyatt to his right. Ball is at the near hash. Man in motion far to the near side. They'll fake the jet sweep. Gordon wants to keep it himself. And the Braves will not allow him to go any further than the line of scrimmage as Marky Beltram makes another tackle for Ottawa. Beltram has been a great addition to this Braves team. He has made some plays all year long. And now it'll be 3rd and 10. Neither team has gone 3 and out this afternoon. 6:30 to play here in this first half. Can the Braves find themselves knocking the Mound Builders off the field with the 3 and out? 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun Gordon. It'll be Wyatt to his right. Gordon steps back, wants to throw, fires, has a man. It'll be incomplete. And some good defense there on the Braves secondary. Jalen King, the intended receiver, was Ebanks. And the Mound Builders will go 3 and out. And now, with 6:09 to play in this half, the Braves have an opportunity to possibly tie this one up. First time we will see the Mound Builders punt, it'll be Esparza. He'll punt from the 10. The Braves will have Clint Godfrey back at their own 40. Rugby-style kick. Braves almost blocked it. It'll hit at the 50, roll past the 40, and it'll be brought dead at the 37 of Ottawa. 5:59 to play in this first half. So the Braves will have it at their own 37. Again, we'll remind you, Wellsville playoff football will join in progress here on the Mothership on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Once the Ottawa University Braves game is done, it'll start out on KOFO.com at 3. We will have Lady Braves soccer at 6 here on the Mothership. And we have a full afternoon and evening of sports for you. Shotgun Byers, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Reeder will take the handoff. The Mound Builders are there to shut him down quickly. Making first contact was the linebacker Allen. Reeder will get back to the line of scrimmage. Nope, they're going to say he loses a yard. Back to the 36. So 2nd down, 11 for Ottawa University. Braves will be in the pistol. 2 receivers far side, Uribe near side. Williamson in motion far to the near side. Handoff Reeder. Reeder slides through a hole. He'll dip his head, duck forward to the 40. And that'll be a gain of 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Braves. 5:12 left to play in the second quarter. 17-10 Southwestern. Byers will be in shotgun. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Reeder will be the back to the right of Byers. Byers looks to throw, has some time, pulls it down, throws it, fires it, goes through Wheeler's hands, incomplete on the coverage. For Southwestern was Gibbs, the linebacker, and that will bring up 4th down. So the Braves will go with their first 3 and out. Not able to capitalize on some momentum there. Each team with 179 yards of offense in this first half. Reeder with 60 yards rushing. Gordon with 45 yards rushing for the Mound Builders. It'll be Rodriguez who will punt. 1 will be back for the Mound Builders at the 25. As the Braves will punt it from right to left. Rugby-style kick again. End over end kick. Will bounce at the 25, bounce at the 20, now at the 15, and roll all the way down to the 11-yard line. So a good kick there, but Rodriguez is down, hurt. Did not see what happened once the ball was gone. It'll be roughing the kicker against Southwestern. So that will be a first down for Ottawa. But Rodriguez is hurt. So that's going to move the ball 15 yards. Rodriguez is going to come off under his own power, which is good. The penalty will place the ball inside Mound Builder territory to the 45. So instead of giving up the ball, the Braves get second life here with 4:41 to play in the half. Braves will go pistol again. Uribe near side. Two receivers to the far side. One tailback behind Byers. 1st and 10 from the 45. It'll be Jones, who went the wrong way on the handoff, and he's going to lose 5 back to the 50. Byers was expecting Jones to come to the near side. Jones went to the far side instead, so Byers had to reach around to try to give him the ball. A little miscommunication there, and it cost the Braves 5 yards, 2nd and 15 from the 50. Byers will hand it off to Jones. Jones goes up the middle. He's going to get most of those yards back lost as he'll get up to the 46 for a gain of 4. But that's going to make it 3rd and 11 now with the ball between the hashes at the 46 of Southwestern. 3:52 left to play in the first half. 17-10, Mound Builders in front of Ottawa. Byers in shotgun, 2 receivers to the both sides of the field. Byers looks, throws, floats one, wants Uribe, and it's off of the intended receiver's hand and also off the defender's hands. That was Kadarius McQueen, who had a chance at an interception, and that will bring up 4th down. So the Braves will punt. Rodriguez will be back on to punt. Tanner Spencer will be back for the Mound Builders at the 13. Eight on the play clock. Snap. Kick is away. Wobbler. Fair catch called for. It goes off the hands of the returner at the 17 as Spencer almost fumbled it. And the Mound Builders with 3:26 to play here in the first half will have it 1st and 10 from their own 17. That'll be the worst field position so far this afternoon for Southwestern. Christian Gordon is 6 of 10 passing, 66 yards. Donnie Ebanks, 2 receptions, 43 yards. For Southwestern, Gordon will have Jefferson to his right. 1 receiver near side, 3 to the far side for Southwestern. They're going to swing it out, far side. It's going to be caught. Up past the 20 to the 25 goes Gates. So a nice gain of 8 there. That'll bring up 2nd and 2. Gordon again in shotgun. 3 receivers this time near side, 1 to the far side. Gordon wants to keep it himself. He gets away from the first set of tacklers. He's going to be close to the first down marker at the 27, and he's got it. So Gordon will gain 2 to the 27, and that'll move the chains. Quick moving first half here, 2:45 to play, 17-10 Southwestern. And we'll see a trip set here to the near side, which will include Ebanks. 1 receiver far side, shotgun Gordon. That's going to be Jefferson to the right. They'll hand it off to Jefferson. The freight train moves across the 30, and it'll be brought down at the 33 of the Mound Builders for a gain of 7 on first down. That's going to make it 2nd and 3 as the Mound Builders want to move quickly. Shotgun again, Gordon. 3 receivers near side. 1 to the far side, handoff. Wanting to go up the middle goes Jefferson, who gets away from the first tackler It bowls over a Brave, but he'll be brought down, and that'll be enough for a first down to the 37 on that game of 4. $1:56 left to play in the first half. Vantage Electric halftime show coming up here. Sigmund splits out with the second receiver near side, 2 to the far side. Gordon, shotgun, wants to throw, dumps it off. It'll be incomplete as it goes off the hands of Josiah Wilson, the defensive lineman, the junior, with a nice play there to make it 2nd and 10. A lot of contact, but within that 5-yard area. And a good job there by the Braves defense, and it's 2nd down and 10. Ebanks, the 6-foot receiver, over here on the near side against the 5'7" Riley. Keep an eye on that matchup. Now man in motion near to the far side. They'll fake the jet sweep. They'll play option here. And they'll hand it off to Jefferson, who will have first down yardage as he bounces off of one tackler. And they'll be brought down by Rodney Latham at the Braves 47-yard, or excuse me, at the 47 of Southwestern. That's a gain of 10. 7th play of the drive. A buck and a quarter left to go in the half. 17-10, it is Southwestern in front. Gordon, shotgun. Twins to both sides of the field. Hand off to Jefferson. He's going to be tripped up. Gets away from the first set, though, and will bounce up to midfield where he'll be finished off by Cole Greenwood. And a timeout called for by Southwestern after the gain of 3. We'll take a 30-second break. And when we come back, it'll be 2nd down and 7. Minute 3 to go in the half, 17-10 Southwestern. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank, member FDIC. Ransom Memorial Health is proud to support Wellsville Eagles athletics and invite you to meet Dr. Chris Coster and the staff of RMH Pediatric Care at their open house, Wednesday, November 15th from 11 to 1 at 1428 South Main, Suite 3 in Ottawa. For more information, visit ransom.org.
Coming up for the 8th play of this drive for Southwestern, it'll be 2nd down 7 from midfield. The ball is right in between the arrowhead here at People's Bank Field. Bob Johnson with you, 63 seconds left to go in the half, 17-10 Southwestern. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Gordon on the shotgun, hands it off to Jefferson, bounces it outside. He's going to be brought down by Latham, but not before he picks up a couple more yards to the 48 of Ottawa. And a timeout called by the Mound Builders. It'll be 3rd and 5. We'll keep it here. We'll get you caught up on scores in the KCAC here during the Advantage Electric halftime show. We'll also see what's going on in the world of NCAA football. Reminder that at the top of the hour of next hour on KOFO.com, it'll be Wellsville and high school football playoff action. That'll be on KOFO.com. When this game finishes, we will bring over to the mothership the Wellsville playoff game, as we'll join it in progress. At 6 o'clock tonight, we'll have Lady Braves soccer for you as the quarterfinals of the KCAC tournament start here, and we'll have the game for you from People's Bank Field. That'll be at 6 o'clock. Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 5. Mound Builders will have the ball to start the second half. So the Braves, if they can get a stop here, that would be key. It's 3rd and 5 from the 47 of Ottawa, ball at the near hash. Gordon in shotgun. 3 receivers set to the far side. 1 receiver near side. Gordon steps back, has time, throws, has his man. It's going to be incomplete. Great job there by Ottawa University's Jalen King to seal off the possibility of Ebanks trying to come away from it, and that'll bring up 4th down. So the Mound Builders will look to punt. 49 seconds left to play here in the first half. Esparza will kick it away. Five seconds on the play clock. Esparza's kick will go out of bounds. And it looks like at about the 26 with 44 seconds left to play in the half. So the Braves will have it at their own 26. OU with all 3 timeouts available. We'll see if they decide to try to do something here on first down. Here comes Byers. He'll have Williamson and Reeder in the backfield. Williamson to the right, Reeder to the left. Single receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side. First and 10 from the 26 of Ottawa, 44 seconds to go, first half. Very fast-moving first half as Byers will hand it off. Reeder wants to bounce it outside. They had a spy. He will be brought down, but not before a gain of a yard to the 27. 28 seconds left to play. Byers again will be in shotgun. Williamson to his right, Reeder to his left, single receiver near side, 2 to the far side. 15 on the clock. They'll hand it off to Williamson. Cuts it back. He'll move across the 30 and up to the 33 on a gain of 7. And that will end the first half of play. So end of the half did not start well for Ottawa, but they were able to piece some things together. And right now it is a 17-10 lead by Southwestern. Mound Builders will have the ball to start the second half. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, it'll be the Advantage Electric halftime show here on 1220 and on 103.7 FM KOFO. 2-minute break.
You're listening to the Advantage Electric halftime show on KOFO.
When it comes to electricity, if you don't know what you're doing, you might be shocked at the outcome. Is your fuse box hot to the touch? Do you even have a fuse box? Do your lights flicker when the air conditioner comes on? Are you worried about power surges in your expensive electronics? You try to solve these problems yourself, it can be a hair-raising experience. Get the advantage when it comes to handling these issues by calling Advantage Electric. Professional crews with years of experience can solve the problem and leave you fully charged for other, less dangerous projects. Oh my God, honey, look, the plunger worked. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main, or call them 418-1218.
Ford President's Award-winning dealership, locally owned, and the lowest pricing on new Fords in Kansas City. For huge savings, visit Bob Allen Ford and choose from new 2017 Ford Escape SEs as low as $299 per month or $19,881 after the Ford rebates. How about a stylish new 2017 Ford Fusion SE as low as $279 per month or $18,500 after the Ford rebates? Shop online from 2 great locations in Overland Park at boballenford.com and now in Ottawa, Kansas at boballenfordottawa.com. Excludes taxes and fees, 75-month term with approved credit.
A college education means more today than ever before. And that's why Ottawa University strives to equip our students with the education needed to enter the workforce prepared to make an impact. With the addition of engineering, Ottawa University now offers 22 majors at the campus in Ottawa, Kansas, with even more programs available online. Contact us today to find out more at ottawa.edu or by calling 800-755-5200.
This is Ryan Disbro, your State Farm agent in Garnett. When you think about State Farm, your first thought is insurance, life, health, auto, and home. But did you know my agency can also make the dream of owning a home a reality? Whether it's your first home or your next home, finding the right financing can be confusing. Isn't it nice to know you have help finding just the right mortgage? Call my office today and let's get started on your mortgage needs. 785-448-1660 or visit online at ryandisbro.com. NMLS number 324699.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
We're at the half, and we welcome you into the Advantage Electric halftime show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. It is 17-10 at the half. Southwestern is in front. We'll go over those first half stats here in just a few minutes. But let's get you caught up in with the scores going on in the KCAC this afternoon. It is a 6-0 Sterling lead over St. Mary. That last report in the second quarter there. Kansas Wesleyan in front of Bethel in the second quarter, 14-7. Friends is really beating up on Bethany. They are still in the first quarter, and it is 21-0 Friends in front of Bethany here this afternoon. So that's kind of a surprise there when you take a look at what's going on with how things have gone with Friends at points in time. We're still waiting on an update for the Tabor-McPherson game, and we will, once we get a score on that one, we'll bring it to you. In local action just up the road here, Baker is down right now. They are losing to Missouri Valley 7-3, but that's just in the first quarter. And let's see what's going on NCAA-wise right now. It is a 7-3 lead for the 14th-ranked Auburn Tigers over the Texas A&M Aggies. The Hoosiers of Indiana right now with a 10-7 lead over Wisconsin. Penn State leading Michigan State 14-7. Massachusetts with a 13-10 lead on Mississippi State. And the rest of the action in the top 25 is later this afternoon and tonight. Scores in the Big 12 right now. Let's make sure that this is still correct before we repeat it. And no, it was not. A good chance that one would have thought for Kansas to pick up a win, their second win of the year, and really not so much. Baylor throttling the Jayhawks 31-9. For KU fans, basketball season really not that far away. K-State is down to Texas Tech 35-24. That's with about 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Iowa State, West Virginia, and Oklahoma State later this afternoon. Tonight it'll be Texas and TCU. Real quick in high school playoff action from last night, Paola was knocked out of the 4A Division I playoff as Altamont and Lebec County defeated Paola 34-7. 4A D2, Topeka Hayden rolls over Prairie View 48-6. In the 2-1A playoffs, Colgan rolls Linden 48-6. And in 8-man Division II, it was Caldwell 42, Waverly 34, and Central Christian with a good-sized victory over Pleasanton, 66-34. Again, a reminder, the Wellsville-Galena game will be heard at 3 o'clock on KOFO.com. We'll join it in progress here on the mothership once Ottawa University is finished. And then tonight it'll be Ottawa and McPherson and women's soccer in the KCAC quarterfinals. That'll be a 6 o'clock start here also on the mothership. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, let's get you caught up with athletics action coming up for Ottawa University in the coming week. But first, a 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You're listening to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO. Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
You've heard it said, a house is only as solid as the foundation it's built on. But who bothers to check on their foundation? I mean, when's the last time you crawled out of your house or took time to inspect your basement? Would you even know what you were looking for in the first place? Luckily, we have Dials Construction. They've got the skills to find and correct issues before something bad happens and you have to move into a motel for a couple of months till the water gets pumped out and repairs are made. Dial Construction's also your go-to place for decks, fences, garages, roofing, framing, and more. 785-418-8211. So dial Dials.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
You've heard it said, a house is only as solid as the foundation it's built on. But who bothers to check on their foundations? I mean, when's the last time you crawled out of your house or took time to inspect your basement? And would you even know what you were looking for in the first place? Luckily, we have Dials Construction. They've got the skills to find and correct issues before something bad happens and you have to move into a motel for a couple of months till the water gets pumped out and repairs are made. Dial Construction's also your go-to place for decks, fences, garages, roofing, framing, and more. 785-418-8211. So Dials.
Back here for the Advantage Electric halftime show. It is Southwestern with 17, the Braves with 10. And if you're like me, you might be wondering what's going on athletic-wise here at Ottawa University over the next few days. And I say let's get ourselves caught up as we take a look and see what's going on. As we mentioned, women's soccer in the quarterfinals of the KCAC tournament. That's a 6 o'clock kick, and you can listen to it here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Basketball is in Iowa as they will take on Graceland University, part of the KCAC Hack Classic. And the Gold Junior Varsity team for Ottawa University will be in Kansas City, Kansas to take on KCKCC, the community college, 7:30 first tip. Women's and men's bowling tomorrow in Lawrence, times to be announced. That is part of the Jayhawk Collegiate Challenge. Men's wrestling will be in Baldwin for the Don Harris Open at Baker. That's an 8 o'clock start tomorrow. On Tuesday, we will have the White Junior Varsity team taking on Washburn University here at Wilson Fieldhouse, a 4 o'clock tip. Women's basketball will take on Park University here at Wilson Fieldhouse at 6 o'clock. And then on Thursday, it'll be the Black Junior Varsity team in Highland, Kansas, playing Highland Community College, 7:30 for the tip there. The Gold Junior Varsity team in Lindsborg to play Bethany, 7:30 first tip, also on Tuesday. Men's basketball, the varsity kind, will be at Wilson Fieldhouse, 8 o'clock tip, as they'll play Missouri Valley. And with a win by the women tonight, they would play on Wednesday in the semifinals with the time to be announced. Junior varsity women's basketball will play Kansas City, Kansas Community College at Wilson Fieldhouse on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Women's volleyball will be in the KCAC Championship on Thursday. That time to be announced. And so you'll want to keep it tuned to 1220 and 103.7 FM when we provide that information. Women's volleyball on Friday as part of pool play in the KCAC Championship. Also on Friday, women's basketball in Nebraska taking on Hastings College at the Tiger Classic. That'll be a 6 o'clock first tip. Men will play Drury University in Springfield, Missouri in an exhibition game, 7 o'clock for the tip there. And we will finish the regular season for football a week from today as the Braves will welcome in the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. That'll be a 12 o'clock start for the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa University Braves pregame show, and it'll be a 1 o'clock kick for the Braves a week from today. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back here on the Advantage Electric Halftime Show, we'll take a look at your first half stats. You're listening to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You're listening to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO. Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
This is Ryan Disbrow, your State Farm agent in Garnett. When you've earned the right to retire, it's a time to enjoy life and not worry about running out of money. I'm a retirement income certified professional who can help you through the complexities of making your savings last through what could be a decades-long retirement. Call or stop by today to see what options I can provide to help give you peace of mind about your financial future, because in retirement, every day is a Saturday. 785-448-1660 or visit online at ryandisbrow.com.
The most trusted name in heating and cooling is Adamson Brothers. Let us make sure your air conditioner is ready to handle the hottest days of the year. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Braves are down here at the house, 17-10, as we welcome you back to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show. I'm Bob Johnson, and it was a rough start for Ottawa University. Braves opened up on a 11-play drive, but it ended in an interception in the end zone by Tomanucci Whitfield, and Southwestern then took that next drive and made it 7-0 on a 37-yard run by Christian Gordon. The Braves' next possession got all the way down to the 7-yard line of Southwestern on a 13-play drive, and it ended in a 23-yard field goal by Kyle Wokach, 7-3 at that point. Mound Builders, though, take over with 4:29 to play in the first quarter from their own 25, and in 7 plays, scoring a 36-yard touchdown pass from Gordon to Ebanks. It was 14-3 at that point. The Braves ended up punting on their next drive, and the Mound Builders score on a 46-yard field goal by Esparza on a 9-play drive to make it 17-3. Braves, though, turn around with 10:34 to go on that to start their next drive from their own 25. And with 7:36 to play in the half, Connor Byers to Mauricio Uribe 13 yards later, and it was a touchdown on the board, 17-10. Both teams traded punts. And then Southwestern's last drive, they punted again, and then the Braves just ran out the clock to end the half with the score 17-10. 214 total yards on 35 plays for the Mound Builders. The Braves have ran 45 plays for 185 yards. 22 rushes, 140 yards for Southwestern, 31 rushes, and 129 yards for Ottawa. Mound Builders with 74 yards passing, 56 for Ottawa. Braves do have the one interception on the day. One fumble by Southwestern, but they were able to recover it. Mound Builders have been penalized 5 times today for 67 yards. The Braves with no penalties and so far this afternoon. Silas Jefferson leading the rushing game for the Mound Builders. 10 rushes, 62 yards. Christian Gordon, 7-13 passing, 74 yards and a touchdown. And Carvontez Gates, 4 receptions, 24 yards. Donnie Ebanks, 2 receptions, 43 yards and a touchdown for him. James Reeder leads the Braves in rushing, 15 rushes, 61 yards. Connor Byers, 4 rushes, 34 yards. His longest run, though, 31 yards. And Byers passing 8-14, a touchdown, an interception, and 56 yards today. Mauricio Uribe, 5 receptions, 38 yards, and a touchdown. James Reeder with a couple of receptions himself. Each team with just only 3 separate receivers here so far this afternoon. Grant Torgerson, 6 total tackles, 4 unassisted and 2 assisted. He also has a tackle for a loss in the first half. Israel Harper, 6 tackles also, 3 unassisted, 3 assisted. Kadarius McQueen, 5 tackles. They were all unassisted in that first half. Marky Beltram with a good first half defensively, 7 total tackles, 1 unassisted, 6 were assisted. Both Cole Greenwood and Germanic Anthony, they had 4 assisted tackles in that first half, and Josiah Wilson with 4 tackles, 2 unassisted and 2 assisted. So the Braves, after a slow start, were able to get some things going and found some positivity. But the Mound Builders will start with the ball when we open up the third quarter. Braves won the toss. They chose to receive it. And so that's how the Mound Builders will pick up possession when we regain play here in just a few minutes as we start the third quarter. The defense for Ottawa really is going to have to come out and set a tone here in the second half and make some stops as the Mound Builders able to run at will on Ottawa at times. Silas Jefferson's averaging 6.2 yards a carry. Christian Gordon, when he takes off with it, 9.4 yards a carry. Keyshawn Watt at 6.7 yards a carry. If you're getting second down and 3 or second down and 4 on just about every possession or every time you get a first down for the Mound Builders, this Braves defense has to find a way to answer and keep that from happening. The Braves offense also needs to find a way to make some things happen. They did a much better job later in the first and into the second quarter, but they've got to keep that momentum going and get some points on the board here as both teams taking lots of time off the clock with each possession. We're going to take a 2-minute break as we wrap up the Advantage Electric halftime show. When we come back, we'll be ready for the second half. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You're listening to the Advantage Electric halftime show on KOFO. The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa University and wishes the Braves football team the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Ransom Memorial Health is proud to support Wellsville Eagles athletics and invite you to meet Dr. Chris Koster and the staff of RMH Pediatric Care at their open house, Wednesday, November 15th from 11 to 1 at 1428 South Main, Suite 3 in Ottawa. For more information, visit ransom.org.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, proud to support Braves athletics and all students on campus by offering a 20% discount on chiropractic and wellness services with proof of your OUID. Call 893-8272 or visit MaxwellChiropracticFamilyWellness.com.
A college education means more today than ever before. And that's why Ottawa University strives to equip our students with the education needed to enter the workforce prepared to make an impact. With the addition of engineering, Ottawa University now offers 22 majors at the campus in Ottawa, Kansas, with even more programs available online. Contact us today to find out more at ottawa.edu or by calling 800-755-5200.
We are just about ready for second half action here at People's Bank Field. Both teams back out, warming up. Chilly afternoon, and I don't know that we're going to reach that upper 50 total as we are still sitting at about 48 degrees, 9 degrees Celsius for our Canadian friends here right now. It has not moved a whole lot since this game started. Reminder at the top of the hour, Wellsville playoff football. It'll start on KOFO.com. Once this game finishes, it'll move over to the mothership, 1220 and 103.7 FM. And as the Braves are back out onto the field, and we'll kick it off. Braves looking to get a little bit of life here, as it'll be Nick Rodriguez to kick it away. Keyshawn Watt to the near side. He'll be at about the 6. As we look for Southwestern. That may be Dylan Tillotson on the far side. The kick is away. It'll be Watson taking it at the 5. He bobbles it. He's able to catch it. Moves up to the 20. Brings it near side, 25. He'll be brought down at the 27, and that's where Southwestern will start their drive here in the second half. Just underway, 14:54 to play in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Mound Builder, 27. As Southwestern will move from left to right here in the third quarter. Splitting off near side is Gates along with Sigmund. 2 backs into the backfield. It'll be Wyatt to the left, Jefferson to the right of the quarterback, Gordon, and a single receiver to the far side. 1st and 10 from the 27. Ball at the near hash. Man in motion near to the far side. They'll fake the sweep. They'll pitch it out here on the option near side to Jefferson. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 30 for a gain of 3. No, at the 29 for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 for the Mound Builders. Ball at the near hash of the 29 of Southwestern. Twin receivers near side, single to the far side. 2 backs into the backfield again. They'll hand it off. Wyatt this time wants to follow the block of Jefferson. He bounces off of 1 tackle, moves it to the outside far side. He's across the 45 and brought down at the 47 on a nice run there. 1st down for the Mound Builders. That is a 18-yard run. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 47 of Southwestern. Shotgun again. Gordon, 2 backs into the backfield. Gordon will pitch it. Option near side. That's going to be Wyatt, who's going to be brought down at midfield. Clint Godfrey along with Rodney Latham on the tackle. They're going to give him to the Braves 49. And that's going to be a gain of 4. So 2nd down and 6. Quickly, the Mound Builders into Braves territory. 2nd down, 6 from the 49. Ball at the near hash. Gordon in shotgun. He's got it again. We'll pitch it out to Jefferson. Big gash, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He's going to be bulldogged at the 15. And a huge gain there by this Mound Builder offense, opening up a big hole. And that is a 34-yard run to make it 1st and 10 from the 15 of Ottawa. 13:28 to play third quarter, 17-10 Mound Builders. And they're looking to add to it as they'll send out 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. It'll be Gordon with Wyatt behind him. To the right of him will be Jefferson. Handoff Wyatt, wants to go up the middle, and he will be brought down. But he'll gain a few up to the 12. It'll be a gain of 3. Second down, 7 for the Mound Builders from the 12. Twin receivers far side. It'll be Sigmund near side. Shotgun Gordon. 2 backs again in the backfield. Gordon will pitch it near side to Wyatt. Wyatt's going to be brought down. A nice job there by Ottawa University, and Clint Godfrey, the safety, making a nice tackle. And that'll be a gain of a couple to the 10. So 3rd and 5 from the 10-yard line. As the Mound Builders, with 12:19 to play in the third quarter, trying to get into the end zone. This Braves defense needs some big plays here. Mound Builders split out 2 to the far side. It's Sigmund here to the near side. Gordon will take it. Hands it off to Jefferson. Jefferson bounces it outside. He's going to have 1st down yardage across the 5. And they will mark him to the 3 of Ottawa as he takes it around to the far side. And it'll be a gain of 7. And it'll be 1st and goal for Southwestern. This defense needed to come out and make a statement. Unfortunately, the statement right now is not a positive one, but they need to make a play now. 1st and goal from the 3 with 11:47 to play third quarter. Gordon, shotgun, Jefferson wide in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Jefferson. He's going to lower the shoulder and maybe get a yard to the 2. Braves do a good job of undercutting him. The tackle for Ottawa is Sanchez. So 2nd and goal from the 2 for the Mountain Builders. Clock running, 11:14 to play. 17-10 the score here in the third quarter. Mountain Builders in front. Shotgun Gordon, man in motion, far to the near side, jet sweep, and wide open is Gates into the end zone from near to the far side. So Gates on a 2-yard run. And the lead back to 2 scores now for Southwestern. Extra point coming up. Esparza to kick it. Snap is good. The kick is good. It splits the pipes. 11:02 to play, third quarter. It is 24-10 Southwestern. And we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
A college education means more today than ever before. And that's why Ottawa University strives to equip our students with the education needed to enter the workforce prepared to make an impact. With the addition of engineering, Ottawa University now offers 22 majors at the campus in Ottawa, Kansas, with even more programs available online. Contact us today to find out more at ottawa.edu or by calling 800-755-5200.
So almost 4 minutes on the opening drive of the second half by Southwestern. It ends on a 2-yard touchdown run by Gates, and it is 24-10. Mound Builders in front of Ottawa, and the defense really with the no-show there on that first drive as Southwestern just ran the ball right down the Braves' throats. They're now up to 287 yards of offense. Kick by Esparza will go into the end zone, so the Braves will start at their own 25 with 11:02 to play in the quarter. So Ottawa opens up with their first drive here. Byers will have James Reeder in the backfield. Uribe to the near side. It's Williamson and Latrey Reed to the far side. 1st and 10, Ottawa from their 25. 11:02 to play, third quarter. Tight end Wheeler moves from far to the near side. Handoff. They give it to Reeder. Reeder finds a hole, 30. He's going to take a couple with him as he moves up to the 33. Making first contact was Whitfield. Gain of 8 on first down will make it 2nd and 2. Ball at the near hash at the 33 of Ottawa. Byers again will hand it off. Reeder finds a little bit of a hole. Drags a couple with him. He'll have first down yardage past the 35 to the 37. And a gain of 4. Reeder picking up some tough yards there to move the chains. 1st and 10 Braves from their own 37. Pistol look. Williamson in motion now, far to the near side. Handoff, Reeder. No, Byers will keep it himself. He's up to the 45 to the 50. 45 is Southwestern. He'll be out of bounds at the 41, and a good job there by Byers to keep it and pick up some big yards there. 22-yard run by the quarterback Byers makes it 1st and 10 Ottawa from the 41. Uribe near side, 2 receivers far side. Handoff, Reeder goes up the middle and is brought down by 2 Mound Builders. One of those, Torgerson. But a gain of 2 to the 39. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Braves. Reed and Williamson to the far side. Uribe near side. Pistol look. Reeder the tailback. 9:40 to play, third quarter. Now Byers checking to the near side on the play. 13 on the play clock. Reeder will move over to the far side. Now Williamson in motion, far to the near side. Handoff, Reeder. Gets away from the first tackle. Gets away from a second set of tackles, but he'll finally be brought down as he moves up to the 35. Tripping him up around the ankles was Zach Gray. Gain of 4 will make it 3rd and 4 from the 35 of the Mound Builders. Braves will set up with 2 receivers to both sides of the field. Shotgun Byers. 3rd and 4 from the 35 of Southwestern. Byers will drop it off. It'll be Jones, far side. He's going to at least get across the line of scrimmage, but only gain a yard to the 34. That'll bring up 4th down, and the Braves look like they will go for it. 4th and 3 here for Ottawa. They are not comfortable with the field goal kicking game. They've not had a lot of luck long distances. So it'll be Byers in shotgun. Jones to the left of him as the back. 3 receivers near side. Byers will roll out near side. Spins around, gets away from some traffic, and he throws it near side looking for Williamson. It'll be incomplete, and a turnover on downs. So the Braves coming out of the gate here in the second half, and it is not a good start. So it'll be 1st and 10 Mound Builders from their own 34, 8:13 to play. And we'll see what this defense has to say for itself this time. Mound Builders will go with the same look that they had on this first drive of the second half. A back to the left and right of Gordon, a man in motion. They'll fake the sweep. Gordon is in trouble as he decided to keep it himself, and he's going to be brought down. That'll be a loss of a yard to the 34. Or 33, excuse me. Good job by Ottawa to snuff out the option there. It'll be 2nd down, 11 from the 33 of Southwestern. Sigmund is over here to the near side. And joining him will be Gates. Wyatt and Jefferson in the backfield. Gordon will be in shotgun. Single receiver to the far side. They'll hand it off Wyatt. Wyatt finds a little bit of a gap. Squirts through past the 35 and up to the 37 with a gain of 4. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7. So a big 3rd down opportunity for this defense with 7:11 to play, 3rd quarter. Braves are down by 14, 24-10. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side, 2 backs again to the left and right, and Gordon. Gordon will hand it off to Jefferson. Jefferson finds room, gets past the first tackler. He's in the Braves territory, still on his feet at the 40, and forced out of bounds near the 30. They're going to say he was on his feet all the way down to the 26. And another big play given up by this Braves defense. 37-yard run by Jefferson, and it is 1st and 10 Mound Builders from the 26. Gordon shotgun, hands it off again to Jefferson. The Braves will cut down that big piece of timber as he gets past the 25 to the 23, and a gain of 3 on 3rd down. Braves defense a little bit undersized. Jefferson is a 6'1", 230-pound back, and the Braves have had a hard time handling him. Jefferson will come out. Ronald Crowder-Jones will come in now for Southwestern. It'll be 2nd and 7 with 6:07 to play, 3rd quarter. 24-10 Southwestern. Ball is at the 23. They'll pitch it out near side to Wyatt. Wyatt will bounce off of 1 tackle and be brought down at the 15. That's going to be 1st down yardage. Instead of going for a tackle, the Braves went for a big hit, and it allowed a 1st down there to the 14. That'll be a gain of 9, and 1st and 10 now from the 14 of Ottawa. Mound Builders knocking on the door again. Gordon this time will hand it off to Wyatt. Wyatt bounces outside, gets away from one tackler, gets away from a second tackler. He's at the 10 and will move close to the 5. Looks like they will mark him down at the 7. Gain of 7 on first down will make it 2nd down and 3. And this defense right now needs to find some answers. Mountain Builders now well over 330 yards of offense. 2nd and 3. Ball is at the 7 of Ottawa. Far hash. Shotgun Gordon. 2 backs in the backfield. Jefferson back in. Gordon wants to throw. It'll be caught. Touchdown, Sigmund here on the near side. And he dropped it. No, it is incomplete. Sigmund did not complete the catch. Latham, though, was beat. He did not turn around soon enough for the ball. Or excuse me, that was Jalen King. And it'll bring up 3rd and short. Gordon wants to run it as he wanted the option. He's going to be brought down. And looks like maybe a loss of a yard. And it is. A loss of a yard back to the 8. And the Mound Builders will now attempt a field goal. This will be a 25-yard attempt. By Esparza. Esparza with a field goal in the first half. It was a 46-yarder. 4:26 to play, 3rd quarter. Make this a 3-score game. Kick is away, kick is up, and it's good. So Esparza with another field goal with 4:19 to play in the 3rd quarter makes it 27-10. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Okay, clogged pores. I've had it. You think I don't notice your pesky blackheads? It's all I see. Why else would I be dodging photos, yelling back up, zoom out, not so close? But now, I've got Biore Deep Cleansing Charcoal Pore Strips. With natural charcoal, they pluck out stubborn dirt, oil, and even blackheads in just one strip. So go ahead, snap away. With Biore, I've finally found the skin of my dreams. Biore, free your pores.
Mound Builders now with 345 yards of offense, 271 of those on the ground. Mound Builders have done nothing but rush most here in the second or in this 3rd quarter. Silas Jefferson is now up to 146 yards rushing. He's averaging 9.1 yards a carry. And that 25-yard field goal by Esparza to end the Mound Builder drive makes it now 27-10. As Esparza will kick it off from left to right in the 3rd quarter. 2 back for Ottawa. That'll be Taylor taking it at the 1 in the middle between the hashes. He'll bring it right up the middle. He'll move across the 20 and then quickly brought down at the 22. And that's where the Braves will start their 2nd drive with 4:14 to play 3rd quarter. There is an injured Brave down. And that may have been the returner for Ottawa. We are not sure. We will take a look. See here on the sidelines if we can see who is missing. It was Taylor on the return for Ottawa. No. And it does look like it was Jarrell Taylor. He's going to come off under his own power. A little bit of a limp, though. And that will be a blow to the secondary for Ottawa. Braves offense back out for the 2nd time here in this 3rd quarter. First drive went 7 plays before they turned it over on downs at the 34 of Southwestern. They have it 1st and 10 from their own 22 with 4:14 to play, 3rd quarter. 3 receivers far side. Reeder, the tailback, will take the handoff. He'll scoot for a few yards up to the 25. That'll be a gain of 3. So it'll be 2nd and 7. 3:53 left to play, third quarter. Pistol look, Byers will have in motion a receiver. Handoff to Reeder, found an open gash. He'll move like a gazelle across the 30 and up to the 33, and that'll be enough for a first down on that gain of 8. 1st and 10 for Ottawa from their own 33, ball at the near hash. Uribe and Williamson near side, Reed to the far side. Pistol again, now Williamson in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Byers in trouble, rolls out here near side. He's just going to have to keep it himself. He will pick up a couple of yards to the 36. So that'll be a gain of 3. It'll make it 2nd down and 7. 3:19 left to play, third quarter. 27-10 Southwestern in front of Ottawa. Shotgun for Byers. 2 receivers far side. Tight end Wheeler moves from far to the near side. Handoff. Reeder turns it up, gets across the 40. He'll be brought down at the 41. That will be a gain of 5. It'll make it 3rd down. Actually, they're going to give it him up to the 42, so a gain of 6. 3rd and 1 for Ottawa. Byers signaling the play. Reeder, the tailback, will be to the left of Connor. 3 receivers to the far side. 10 on the play clock. Byers wants to throw. Has time. He's just going to take off with it. Nope, gets rid of it. Uribe near side makes the catch inside Southwestern territory to the 47. Great job there by Connor Byers. Keep that play alive. A gain of 11. Chains will move. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ottawa for the Mountain Builders 47. Reeder to the left of Byers. Williamson in motion. They'll hand it off in the sweep, and he drops the ball. It'll be picked up by the Mound Builders at the Braves 40. Another turnover by Ottawa. That's the 2nd of the day. It'll be A.J. Banks who will get it. So a fumble recovery gives great field position to the Mound Builders. With 1:56 to play in the third quarter. Ball will be at the Braves 40. Gordon in shotgun. He'll have a back to the left and right of him. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Gordon wants to throw. Wants Sigmund near side. Puts it up for him. It'll be caught. What a catch. Sigmund with the defensive back all over him. Catches it with an arm. One arm at the 15 of Ottawa. Riley was the secondary player for Ottawa who was all over him. That will be a gain of 25. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15 of Ottawa. Gordon now will option it out to Jefferson. Jefferson near side. Trucks through a couple of blockers. Will take a helmet right to the midsection by Jalen King. But it's 1st down yardage to the Braves' 5-yard line. A gain of 10. Now 1st and goal. And the Mound Builders knocking on the door again. They'll send out Sigmund near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Gordon. 2 backs in the backfield. They'll hand it off. That's going to be Wyatt, who wants to bring it out here to the near side. Stretches it out. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. And this Braves defense in complete meltdown right now. So Keyshawn Wyatt into the end zone on a 5-yard run with 1:15 left to play, third quarter. And now it is 33-10, barring the extra point. Esparza will put the extra point up, and it's good. 34-10, your score. Southwestern in front. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Computer, execute 12.4p operation.
Optimizing algorithm. Running encryption packet alpha 990. I don't feel so good.
What is it, computer?
Is it hot in here? It feels hot in here. I feel a little clammy. I should lie down or something.
A computer with a virus? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much you could save by switching to Geico.
Those oysters Rockefeller were a mistake.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Mound Builders now with 385 yards of total offense. 286 yards of that are on the ground, as the Braves are just not able to stop either Jefferson or Wyatt. Wyatt, 71 yards on 11 rushes. Jefferson, 17 rushes, 157 yards today. And 2 weeks in a row, another dismal performance. Esparza will kick it off. There'll be two back for the Braves. Reed at the 5. Taylor will be at the far side. He'll take the kick at the 1. He'll bring it to the near side. There should be a block in the back, and here it comes. Taylor will get all the way up to the 49, but it's not going to matter. Back judge from about 60 yards away flung his hanky on a block in the back, and this one's going to come back. That'll be the first penalty of the day on Ottawa University. But that's not much of a consolation prize. Oh, no foul on the play. They're going to pick it up, so the Braves will keep the outstanding field position at the 48. 1:06 left to go here in the third quarter. Braves are now down by 24. And they've got to find something. They've got to dig deep. As Byers comes back out, Reeder to the right of him, through receivers to the far side. 1st and 10 from the 48 of Ottawa. Byers slings it out to Reed. Reed will get away from the first level of tackle, but he won't get away from the second, as he'll pick up 2 to the 50. That looked like it was Torgerson, the linebacker, on the tackle. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 on the swing pass out to the far side. Ball at the 50, far hash. Handoff, Reeder. And Reeder's going to be brought down. That's going to be a loss back to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to say that forward progress was stopped by Reeder. So a loss of 2 back to the 48. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for Ottawa. 8 seconds to go in the quarter, and the Braves, I think, will just let this one run out. This has been a horrible quarter for Ottawa. They've given up 17 points, and we will get ready to go to the final frame. 60-minute break, and it is Southwestern in front, 34-10. We'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We've reached it, the point where the only way to make Tuesdays any better is by having more boneless wings. That's why here at Buffalo Wild Wings, we've invented Boneless Tuesdays. It's a celebration where if you order boneless wings at full price, you'll get another of the same size for free. This works for dine-in or takeout. Every little bit counts. And on Tuesdays, every boneless wing counts as 2. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Prices and participation vary. Valid only on Tuesdays while supplies last. Tax and gratuity extra. Additional restrictions apply. See participating location for details.
Okay, clogged pores. I've had it. You think I don't notice your pesky blackheads? It's all I see. Why else would I be dodging photos, yelling back up, zoom out, not so close? But now, I've got Biore Deep Cleansing Charcoal Pore Strips. With natural charcoal, they pluck out stubborn dirt, oil, and even blackheads in just one strip. So go ahead, snap away. With Biore, I've finally found the skin of my dreams. Biore, free your pores.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
It'll be 3rd and 10 for Ottawa as we start the fourth quarter here. The Braves are down 34-10. Shotgun for Byers. 2 receivers to the far and near side. Reader the back to the right of him. Byers will look to throw. He'll roll out now to the far side. He's just going to take off with it. He's up to the 45. He'll be short of the first down by about 3 yards. We'll see where they officially mark it. Looks like they'll give him up to the 44 of the Mound Builders. Gain of 8. It'll be 4th and 2 now for Ottawa. They will go for it from Southwestern's 44. Really no choice with the it is. Williamson in motion near to the far side. Pistol look. Handoff for James Reeder. Knives through, and he's going to be short to the 43. So the Mound Builders will hold. Only a gain of 1 and a turnover on downs. With 14:33 left to play. So Southwestern will take over with great field position at their own 43. And Gordon will have both Wyatt and Jefferson back out. Wyatt to the near side, Jefferson to the far side. 1st and 10 from the 43 of Southwestern. Ball at the far hash. Man in motion far to the near side. Jet sweep. That's going to be handed off to Gates. Gates will be tripped up to the 45. It'll be a gain of 2. Second down and 8 for the Mound Builders. But a real disappointing performance here this afternoon by this Braves team after coming off an embarrassment last week against Sterling. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 45. They were not able to answer the bell as the handoff. Wyatt goes right up the middle. He's to the 40, 35, 30. Still on his feet, breaks it out near side, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Wow! 55-yard touchdown run by Wyatt. And the defense is gashed again. We have seen that all year long, the defense giving up big play after big play, especially run plays right up the middle. And Keyshawn Wyatt puts it into the end zone and puts the dagger through the heart of Ottawa University. Esparza will be on for the extra point. Snap, placement, kick is going to go through. So 13:51 left to play. It is 41-10. Southwestern in front of Ottawa. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Home isn't just a place, it's a feeling that you're safe to enjoy the things that matter most. ADT lets you take that feeling with you. Whether you're at home, your business, or online, we help keep you safe with security systems, home automation, alarms, and surveillance, so you can feel at home wherever you are. Go to ADT.com to get that feeling for less than $1 a day. ADT, home, safe home.
55-yard run by Keyshawn Wyatt makes it 41-10 Southwestern. That now makes it 442 yards of offense for this Mound Builder squad with 343 on the ground against this Braves defense. And you cannot paint that to look nice either way you try. as much as you want to be a homer, as much as you want to cheer for your squad, you can't give up that many yards and talk positive about that. 13:51 left to play, 41-10. And now we'll see as the Mound Builders are going to pooch it. It goes off of the Braves. It's loose, and the Mound Builders will catch it on the pooch kick at the 41. And now the Mound Builders are just wanting to pour it on. Goes off of, it looks like Clint Godfrey. Was that Godfrey it looked like? Absolutely awful. So the Mound Builders will have it at the 42 of Ottawa. And you got to wonder whether these kids want it or not. That's really the big question right now as Gordon comes back out. 2 backs in the backfield. Will hand it off to Wyatt. Wyatt will bounce it outside. And he will get across the 40 up to about the 38 or 39. Looks like the 39. Gain of 3. You would have felt that this team would have felt shame after last weekend's game, as it'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 39 of Ottawa. But apparently they did not learn a lesson, and this is something that my broadcast partner Casey Weeder has brought up many times. Snap to Gordon, handoff to Jefferson. He's going to go up the middle, and he bowls through to the 36 for a gain of 3. That'll make it 3rd and 4 with 12:53 to play. But one of the things that I think you could say equivocally is there's not a lot of fire in the belly of a lot of these players. It used to be when you watch this Braves team that the kids were fired up. Doesn't look to be a lot of fired up players. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 36. Shotgun Gordon, man in motion. From far to the near side, they'll fake the sweep, pitch it out to Jefferson. 1st down yardage. He'll be undercut at the 30 and goes out of bounds. But that'll be a 1st down, a gain of 6. So 1st and 10 for the Mound Builders at the Braves 30 as the clock runs, 12:18 to play. 2nd week in a row, this Braves defense has given up 41 yards. As Gordon, with 2 backs in the backfield, will give it off. This time, that's going to go to to Conway. And he will dance his way up to the 29 for a gain of 1. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 29 of Ottawa. 2 receivers here to the near side, a single receiver to the far side. Shotgun Gordon. Gordon wants to pitch it, does here to the near side. That's going to be Conway. He's going to take a shot. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage. The Braves did a good job of stretching that out. Godfrey part of the tackling crew on that one. So no gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 9 from the 29. 11:08 to play. 3rd and 9 from the Braves 29 here for Southwestern. It'll be interesting to see how many passes were thrown here in the second half by Southwestern. There have not been a lot. Jefferson is up to 166 yards. Gordon will look to pass, has a man, a sluggo. It'll be caught. No, it'll be knocked down. Jarrell Taylor makes a play as it looks like Sigmund was the intended receiver. It'll bring up 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up for Southwestern. He's already hit a 46-yard field goal attempt, and that's what this one will be again. 10:42 to play in the game. Esparza from the near hash, a 46-yard attempt. Snap is good. Kick is away. It has the distance, and it is going to slide through the uprights. It is good. And the hits just keep coming with 10:37 left to play. It is 44-10 Southwestern, and we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
For many businesses, hiring is tough. You want access to highly qualified candidates fast. And you don't want to sign a long-term contract or pay upfront fees. That's why you need Indeed.com, delivering 6 times more hires than any other job site, according to independent research. Indeed is offering new users a $50 credit to give their first job post premium visibility as a sponsored job. Redeem this offer at Indeed.com/credit. That's Indeed.com/credit. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
Loans are made by WebBank. Rates and terms vary based on credit history. Amazon is not a sponsor of this promotion.
Field goal
Restrictions
by
apply. See website.
Esparza makes it a 44-10 lead for Southwestern. It'll be Latrey Reed to the far side. It'll be looks like it is Taylor to the near side, both at around the 5, as Esparza will come on to kick it away. Want to remind everyone, when this one's over, we'll join Wellsville's high school playoff game in progress. We'll join it once this one is done. Squib kick taken by an up back at the 25, up to the 30, and brought down at about the 36, as that was Marcus Fenderson. So the Braves will start at their own 35. 10.5 to play. And Byers will be in. The Braves will split out 2 to the far side. It'll be Jones to the right of Byers. There's a third receiver now to the far side, Williamson, who will be in motion far to the near side. Byers rolls out. He's in trouble. He's going to have to get rid of it, and he's going to get shoved. There's a flag for a late hit, and that's going to go against the linebacker, Chandler Rich, the defensive lineman, Zach Gray. So that'll be roughing the passer. That'll move the ball 15 yards. That'll move it all the way up to midfield on the penalty. And it'll be 1st and 10 Braves from the 50. 2 receivers far side, Reed to the near side, shotgun Byers. Byers looks, throws over the middle, finds Wheeler on a seam route past the 35. He's going to push to the 31. And a nice pitch there. That'll be a gain of 19. 27 points this Braves defense has given up here in the second half. This Braves offense not on the board yet. Looking to drive here as Byers will keep it himself. Moves up to the 20, or up to the 15, and he'll be brought down to about the 13. Gain of 18 by Byers. Braves will split out 2 to the far side. Uribe to the near side. 10 minutes to go. Byers pistol look. Jones the handoff. Will take it right up the gut of the defense of Southwestern. He pushes across the 10 and will get to the 8. That'll be a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Byers pistol. Uribe again to the near side. Jones will now be to the right of Byers. He's going to float one for Uribe. Uribe's going to make the catch. Touchdown, Ottawa. 8-yard TD pass. Byers to Uribe. And the Braves are on for the extra point. 9:30 left to go. Wolcott is on for the extra point. The snap is good. The kick is away, and it is good. So that makes the score 44-17, Southwestern in front. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Whether you're running, biking, or even sleeping, the equipment you use matters. Beauty Rest is equipment for high-performance sleep to help you perform at your best. For a limited time, get a free Beauty Rest sleep tracker monitor with the purchase of select mattresses during our Beauty Rest high-performance sleep sale. Monitor your sleep to see the difference the right equipment can make. Find a retailer at beautyrestretailers.com.
So the Braves quickly strike a minute off the clock. On a 75-yard drive, it ended on an 8-yard touchdown pass. Byers to Uribe. It's 44-17, Southwestern in front. And Rodriguez will kick it away. There will be two back for the Mound Builders. And it'll be taken at the 14. It looks like by Gates. Gates up to the 20-25, and he's going to lose his footing at the 33. 9:23 to play. The defense back out for Ottawa. Braves now with 306 total yards of offense, 209 on the ground, 97 through the air. Reeder has 95 yards rushing, Byers with 85. Two receivers will split out here to the near side. Darius Williams is one of those. Two to the far side. And we will see if that is still Gordon or not in there. It is. Gordon will sling it out to the far side. It'll be caught. Up past the 35 to about the 38, it looks like, by Spencer. It'll be a gain of 5. So second, well, they're going to say the 37, so a gain of 4. So 2nd and 6 from the 37 of the Mound Builders. Ball is at the far hash. Two receivers again to the near side. Josh Lewis, one of those. Two to the far side. Gordon with one back to the right of him. Now man in motion far to the near side. They'll fake the jet sweep. They'll do the option as they were looking to get it to Jefferson. Jefferson, the Braves did a good job reading that. Had him dead to rights in the backfield. Jefferson got away, was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but no gain. So 3rd and 6 from the 37 of the Mound Builders. 8:15 to go. 44-17 Southwestern in front. Gordon in shotgun. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Now man in motion near to the far side. Gordon wants to throw. Takes off. He's going to be bulldogged at the 40. He'll be brought down short. Coming in was Kendall Miller for Ottawa University. Gain of 3. It'll make it 4th and 3. And we'll see a punt by the Mound Builders. So the punt. So that a good job there by the defense. 7:30 left to go. Clock running. 44-17. The Mound Builders in front. 13 on the play clock. Clint Godfrey at the 27 of Ottawa University. Sparza will get it away. That will bounce at the 32 and roll past the 25. It'll be brought down dead at the 23-yard line. 7:10 left to go. Braves will have it at their own 23. Braves in 5 plays in 60 seconds were able to get on the board. Looks like some second teamers in for Southwestern on that defense. Look. Byers will be in shotgun. Reeder to his right. 3 receivers near side. 1st and 10 from the 23 of Ottawa. Handoff Reeder. Reeder will get dumped harshly on the turf as he tried to stretch it around to the far side up to the 25. There is an injured mound builder. A little slow to get up, but does get up. That looks to be David White, the freshman defensive back. He's standing up. That gain by Reeder was to the 26 of 3 yards. White is able to come off with a little bit of help. He may be a little bit woozy there. May have had the wind knocked out of him. But it'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 26. 6:58 to go. Reed and Williamson near side. Uribe to the far side. Now Williamson in motion near to the far side. Byers takes the snap. Hand off Reeder. Reeder slices, gets through the line, and he will fall forward to the 28. That's a gain of 2. 3rd and 5 from the, they give him to the 29. So 3rd and 4. Shotgun Byers, 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Byers rolls out, pitches it to Reeder, shovel pass, 1st down yardage, 45, spun around, and knocked out of bounds close to midfield. They'll give him up to the 50. 21 yards on that pass play there. 1st and 10 Ottawa from the midfield stripe. Byers pistol. Fakes the handoff. Byers spun around, wanted to keep it himself. He'll be stood up. And it'll be no gain. It'll bring up 2nd down. That defensive line stood up tall. And the Braves' offensive line not able to get anything open there. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from midfield. Ball between the hashes. 5:34 left to go. 44-17, Southwestern in front. Byers, pistol. Williamson, motion near to the far side. Reeder, handoff up the middle, up to the 48 of the Mound Builders. That'll be a gain of 2. That'll bring up 3rd and long now for Ottawa. Third and 8 from the 48. Uribe will be to the far side. It's Williamson near side along with Reed. Reeder to the left of Byers. Shotgun. 10 on the play clock. Byers looks, wants to throw, finds Reed. A little bit of a slant. He should have kept going. Ball popped free. Braves, I believe, recover it. Landing on it was Mitch Walters. But Reed, instead of going for the sticks, decided to flatten out his route on the slant. And he's only going to get up to the 43 for a gain of 5. It'll be 4th and 3 for Ottawa. Reed here to the near side. 2 receivers far side. Braves will go for it. 4th and 3 from the 43, and we will have a timeout called for by Ottawa with 4:06 to play. 44-17, Southwestern in front. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
ABC Wednesday.
On one night, the heart of country music beats stronger than ever.
The CMA Awards with performances by Garth Brooks, Luke Bryan, Miranda Lambert, Thomas Rhett, Pink. And one-of-a-kind collaboration. Reba McEntire and Kelsey Ballerini. Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Maren Morris and Niall Horan. Plus, the biggest stars unite in the most powerful show open ever.
Don't you love country music?
The CMA Awards live.
Wednesday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
4th and 3 coming up for Ottawa from the 43 of Southwestern. Let's see if we can get you some updated scores real quick from the KCAC as we get ready to return to play. Friends 35-0 over Bethany. Kansas Wesleyan in front of Bethel 35-10. Sterling 26-6 in front of St. Mary. 4th and 3. Byers in shotgun. No, they'll move to pistol. Nope. Reeder will go to the left now of Byers, so shotgun. Byers will have 2 receivers to the far side and 1 to the near side. Byers back, looks, throws, fires, wants Reeder out of the backfield. It's picked off at the 25 of Ottawa. Marquise Hodge with the interception. Second of the day by Byers. .359 left to go. And Southwestern will start at their own 26. Gordon will have 2 backs with him in the backfield. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Or excuse me, that is going to be early in now for Gordon. Handoff, bouncing it out here to the near side, is going to be Jones. As he bounces out here to the near side, the Braves will string him out as he gets across the 30 to the 32. Gain of 6. That'll make it 2nd and 4. Clock running, 3:40 left to play. Man in motion near to the far side. 2 receivers now over to the far side, 1 to the near side. Early in shotgun, 2 back to the backfield. They'll hand it off again. Bouncing it out far side goes Jones. And he'll pick up about 4 yards to the, we'll see here, looks like to the 33. He'll actually pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 33 of Southwestern. Early in shotgun, 5 on the play clock. 2 backs to the left and right of him. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. No time on the play clock. It'll be a delay of game. So that 5-yard penalty will move the ball back to the 29. And it'll be 3rd and 8 from the 29 of Southwestern. 2:38 to play. Braves will have about 8 in the box. They'll hand it off. They'll run the sweep over to the far side. No gain. Look to be Crowder Jones. Fenderson with the tackle, and the Mound Builders will punt. 3 and out. 2:11 to go. Godfrey is back at the Braves 39. Esparza's on to kick. Esparza angles it here to the near side. It'll roll out of bounds at the 44, no, the 45. So the Braves will start at their own 45 with 1:50 to go. Well, not the way you wanted things to go today, and the Braves will move to 3-7 overall. They are 3-5 in conference. So 1st and 10 from the 45. I believe there may be a score in that Wellsville game. We'll see if we can get that for you real quick. Pistol look for Ottawa. That looks like Jack Garcia now into the game, and it is. He'll give it to Reeder on the handoff. A gain of 5 to the 50. 95 seconds left to go in this one, and Ottawa University, really disappointing performance here as Garcia will keep it himself instead of handing it off. First down yardage to the 44 of the Mound Builders, a gain of 6. Garcia will be in shotgun. Reeder to the left of him. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Garcia will pitch it to Reeder. Reeder has it. He's up to the 40. Stays on his feet. And he'll be brought down at the 37, it looks like. Gain of 7 by Reeder there. It'll make it second down and 3. 50 seconds left to go on this one. Reminder, we're going to go directly to the Wellsville game when this one is over. Garcia shotgun, 2nd and 3 from the 37. Garcia will hand it off. Reeder goes up the middle. First down yardage to the 32. Gain of 5. 33 seconds left to go. So 1st and 10 for Ottawa from the 32 of Southwestern. Pistol again. Garcia wants to throw. Fires. A wobbler. Wants Uribe. That's going to be picked off. That'll be picked off by Giovanni Allen. So that's the 3rd interception of the day. With 11 seconds left to go. And with that, a mass exodus begins here at Peoples Bank Field. Southwestern will start at their own 3. So now the Mound Builders at the 3. Early will hand it off. Mound Builders will get out of the end zone, and that's going to wrap it up here. So the Braves are going to lose here 44-17. And now we're going to send it on to the Wellsville 3A state playoff game. I'll join you back at about 6 o'clock for Lady Braves soccer. Thanks for listening to Ottawa University Braves football here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Braves football on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Quality Structures Incorporated, and by Maxwell Chiropractic, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Richard Hale DDS, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Herald, also by People's Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Dials Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Dispro, Sutton's Jewelry. This Braves football broadcast is also being brought to you by Advantage Electric, Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Constantino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, the City of Ottawa, and Bob Allen Ford. For more information about our next OU Braves football broadcast, visit our website at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Stuff. We've all got it. But here's the thing about stuff. We tend to lose it. Wouldn't it be great if there's a little thing called Tile that helps you find your stuff? With a tap on your phone. Hey, there's my keys, or bike, or stuffed Panda Ernie. But what if Tile was more than that? What if Tile was an entire community of people coming together to turn lost stuff into found stuff? Wouldn't that be great?
Visit Tile.com to join a world where everyone can find everything that matters. Tile. Together we find.
Loans are made by WebBank. Rates and terms vary based on credit history. Amazon is not a sponsor of this promotion. Other restrictions apply. See website for details.
I was making great progress on building my savings, but then I get hit with an unexpected car repair bill. Keeping a close eye on my credit score allowed me to buy my first house, but an unexpected medical emergency set me back.
When the unexpected happened, Avant was there to help. If you need to borrow $2,000 to $35,000, try Avant. It's fast, simple, and transparent.
Everything is done online. There are no prepayment fees, and no collateral is required. And you can instantly check your rate with no impact to your credit score.
Over 500,000 customers have experienced the convenience of a loan through Avant. No wonder Avant has an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. And now, Avant will give you a $50 Amazon.com gift card after your first payment is made on time. To check your rates and to get this special radio offer, go to Avant.com today and enter promo code 4242 when applying. That's AVANT.com, promo code 4242. Go to Avant.com today and enter promo code 4242.
Not available in all states. Hey, Carl, how is it you're always golfing? I thought you owned a business.
I own a Reese and Irvy's robot franchise, Bob.
Robots? What do they do?
They serve 7 flavors of delicious frozen yogurt in just 60 seconds with a choice of 6 tasty toppings. I've got robots in malls, movie theaters, and hospitals, and the franchisor secured these locations for me.
Sounds so easy.
Yep, managing my robots is simple. Each takes about 2 hours of maintenance a week, leaving me plenty of time to practice my short game.
Oh, nice shot. Looks like I need to get some Reese and Irvy's robots.
Easiest employees you'll ever have. Just go to FroyoFranchising.com. Reese and Irvy's will supply everything you need. They even secure you high-traffic locations. Hey, where are you going?
To learn more about a Reese and Irvy's franchise opportunity.
To learn more about your Reese and Irvy's Froyo robot franchise opportunity, go now to FroyoFranchising.com and use promo code 5959. FroyoFranchising.com, promo code 5959. That's FroyoFranchising.com, promo code 5959.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. You know what I hate? Phony sales, cashback, coupons, rebates, bonus points, frequent flyer miles, membership rewards. Why is it so hard? So complicated to save money. If they really wanted to save me money, then just charge me less. Why do they make me jump through hoops? How about just treating me like a real person? At Steven Singer Jewelers, we don't play these pricing games. We have one store, one place, one price. Whether you shop with us online, by phone, catalog, or in our showroom, you'll know you're getting the best price every time. We never have a sale, never have a rebate, never have any special offers. Just one place, one price. You don't have to scour the internet to look for deals. You don't have to wait for some momentous occasion like Columbus Day to take advantage of some phony sale. At Steven Singer Jewelers, you always get the best price. You're going to have fun buying a diamond for someone you love. Buy real jewelry from a real jeweler. Steven Singer Jewelers. Visit me at the other corner of 8th and Walnut. By phone, 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Or online at IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
It's 8:30.